152,793 says dang it.
Traffic. 10 King William 1353. 10 King William 1353. It'll be the 100 block house 332 west. It'll be a beige color Chevy.
Alright, systems are go. Let's put a straw in the drink, we should be good.
Update location, we're going to be pulling into Firehouse Up. Ambulance 906 arriving at
man. Guess we're going
Kikisper says good evening everyone.
Hi, Kikisper.
Senor Dasher OTR says hello from Kick.
Hey.
Melanie Syop 1784 says hello John, what shift is working?
C notes.
Michelle 210 says hello from Kick. Ryan 152,793 says John Ross C note from doing their job, good job John. Kim Turner 88 says let's go to work. Kikisper says cheer 100.
Thank you so much,
Stream Element
Kikisper.
says Kikisper just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
564.
Control 5, we are ready for patient info.
Van Mom 2024 says hi John.
Hi, Van Mom.
Melanie Syop 1784 says ah crap, not what I wanted to hear. Michelle 210 says please don't say Vinny G because we know she's not your lover and the kid's not your son.
That's right.
Ryan Preppers 1 says let's play the game.
Patient is having awesome miscarriage, 14 weeks pregnant. Currently a GCS of 15, blood pressure is 94/61, heart rate of 85, breathing 16, 98% on room air. Patient is receiving blood coming out of Baptist Beaumont ER hallway C, going to the ER down at UTMB Galveston.
William Zebra Mary 5933, William Zebra Mary 5933, stand by. Zebra Mary 5933, William Zebra Mary 5933, stand by. Clear to copy, fuel and mileage, Union 8.
Michelle 210 says 80.
5.6 gallons. Mileage is 24540. 24540. Do you have USC? 1910.
Fuel and mileage, Union 8.
1910.
Ryan 152,793 says John C. Note said they will fill your tank up.
Alright, good. That's nice.
Melanie Syop 1784 says it's so cold in my apartment. Frankenstar says C notes here we come. Melanie Syop 1784 says they turned my heat off. The apartment did.
Oh, man. Let me see what unit this is so we know who's driving what unit. Alright, guys.
Ryan 152,793 says 203 said that. I am the man says, is that County John?
Yeah, that's county. That's county. I was looking for a unit number. It's definitely county.
Good.
It's a grayed out. How you doing, man? Hey, what are you doing down here? Oh, okay. All right. I usually see you in Pearland.
Big Dave BCTX says on the back.
I don't need it. It's county. It's a warning. It's a warning. All right. I'm glad y'all are free. Y'all have a great night. All right. Nice to meet you.
I'll try to find some more inside.
All right. All right. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep it boring. Keep it boring.
Syop 1784 says he's a nice cop.
Yeah. He never gives me any problems. Remember when we were up in Pearland and that cop's like, I'm going to call for backup. And he came and he was like, hey, John, how's it going?
70316 Street, that's 70316 Street. It's going to be back to call first town. That's 2136.
Plug you back in. Or the battery won't last 5 minutes.
Country Boy 23,123 says I flew my drone at the park and they run me off.
I saw that. You should be able to fly your drone in the park. What time was it? I mean, if he did it today, as of right now, I don't think it closes till 10, so. If you really have a Part 108,
Control position.
send me a copy and I will have work for you.
Country Boy 23,123 says 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah. They're going to close. They're going to run you off then. Yeah, if you have a 108, Part
Country
108.
Boy 23,123 says I will send you copy.
Perfect. I'll just need that because if I use your footage, then I have to have proof. I'll pay. I guess I have to pay you, but let's remember, I'm a broke activist.
Country Boy 23,123 says I want to find the C notes. Country Boy 23,123 says you don't have to pay me.
Oh, that's nice. I think I have to at least pay you 50 cents. So it's a commercial transaction. I'll pay you $1.
Strikes of Blue says good evening.
Oh man, Country Boy, I got a perfect idea. Don't say nothing else about that. I got an idea.
Country Boy 23,123 says when I give you C notes you wouldn't have to go get the paper. Hey Jack says give him $298 law.
But I got an idea, so don't talk about it in the chat anymore. I got an idea. I have a mission.
Country Boy 23,123 says I'm not saying anything else.
Perfect. Welcome to the inner circle, just like they have at Circle K. I got to do a little research, but
Hey Jack says he could always sit on my porch law.
there you go. I don't know if it'd reach from Freeport to here. I mean,
Country Boy 23,123 says welcome to the Inner Circle.
for the most part, my house is obviously very close to Clute. So.
Ryan 152,793 says John give him 100.00 for the video.
Ooh, I'm so broke, man. We'll have to wait till after Christmas time.
Michelle 210 says, was the Circle K giving 40 cents off per gallon today?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't fill up there. I should have looked at that.
in Harvey, Newark Tradition instead only out of probation violation.
Big Dave BCTX says 23 to 16 Texans 17 seconds left third.
All right. Who has the ball? Oh, okay. It's not the fourth.
Country Boy 23,123 says we need to meet up so I can show you this thing.
All right.
Michelle 210 says it's today only certain store. Hey Jack says Country Boy, whatever you do don't take the candy or cookies for the trade ha ha ha. Claston 72 says evening John, how are you doing tonight sir?
Wonderful.
You put me en route to that Kennington home.
Yes.
218 notes. What do you think the notes say? Dang. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy night.
Country Boy 23,123 says what I like about this thing is picks up anything and record really good.
Very good. Says as should. It's a drone.
Claston 72 says damn John's out again.
I'm out again.
Michelle 210 says John Gray is lurking.
Ah, that's what the notes say. I gotcha.
Claston 72 says see notes.
Yeah, that's what the notes say. See notes. For the notes of the location of the notes. Of the notes.
Claston 72 says no, that's why I said damn John's out again, see notes.
I got it. I put it
Country Boy
together.
23,123 says the notes say County Boy is coming for us, we fucked up law. At Dean Vincent Music says hello everyone, hope y'all's night is going good.
It's going wonderful.
Stream Elements says thank you for following Marcos Vinny's.
Marcos Vinny's, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions.
Bio Preppers 1 says, is it going to get cold here next week?
I haven't even looked. I gotta get this guy some bike lights. I wonder if I can pull up next to him. I
At
don't want to
Dean
scare
Vincent
him.
Music says, I am guessing this is C notes again.
Yes, you would be guessing 100%
Frankenstar says
correct.
yes. Bio Preppers 1 says, I am so sick of the mosquitoes.
288 southbound, that's railroad track. It's gonna be a
At Dean Vincent Music says, John, how did the city council meeting go?
I didn't get to go. I got their time wrong.
Only has one brake light. Looking there, 21, 26.
I am the man says, I've noticed the park ranger from Lake Jackson PD was actually friendly to you the last time on your live, John.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I noticed that too. See, I
Michelle 210 says 19.
yeah, I noticed that too. There's been two
Ryan
interactions.
152,793 says John Stokey bike
Rodriguez at a
again.
Freeport clear and out
Keithsburg
under
says
restriction
Thanksgiving
B.
Day the high is
Entrance
63.
unconfirmed on a clean
Country Boy
code.
23,123 says I went to my grandma's house and flew the thing from her house to the park and landed at the park and back to my grandma's house.
So yeah, I noticed that too. There's been two interactions where he was just cool.
Grandmom 2024 says one more day of school, John, and the kids are out for a week. I will get to sleep in a little bit.
I know. The cop said, I'll find you something more interesting. I was like, I'm happy with boring. Boring is fine. Boring means the cops are behaving, the people are behaving. Dogs are sleeping with cats.
Bayou Preppers 1 says the kids have school tomorrow here. Country Boy 23,123 says, yes, I'm excited. One more day, I'm out of school.
Country Boy, your ass ain't in school.
Again, Music says, did you remember to look at where Alligator Road comes out at? Claston 72 says, can't believe it's already Thanksgiving next week. They have one more day of school here and then off next week too.
Yep.
Country Boy 23,123 says, yes, I am in the trunk. Texas Man the Legend says, dogs are sleeping with cats. Cop watchers are sleeping with alligators.
That's right.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, yes, for Danbury. I am the man says, is the park ranger working tonight, John?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard enough traffic to determine what shift is working. Let's keep an eye out for Frankie. We have to hear all that again.
Michelle 210 says your kids get a lot of time off.
Is unable to be assisted by supply. The only issue is he can't lift his right arm at this time. Not sure if there's any other injuries. So Columbia Clear 2147.
Michelle 210 says our kids go until Wednesday, then go back Monday. Country Boy 23,123 says John let make some cops mad one night at a park for the C-Notes shift and fly this thing.
Well, I think that I gotta check the Clute Park Hour rules. They may be right. I don't know if the park closes at 11 or not. Let me look into that.
Michelle 210 says, but I guess you don't have snow days.
Nope.
Ryan 152,793 says John didn't share our C-Note with C-Notes.
Yeah. Let's keep it on the under wraps for now.
Bayou Preppers 1 says kids in Danbury are out of school for a week.
Going towards Willow Drive, leaving the Bucky's intersection.
That's one.
Going towards Willow Drive, towards the Bucky's intersection. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll start heading that way.
1503-09-306.
Country Boy 23,123 says I better shut up, they gonna know my secret.
Status epilepticus. Currently glass gas 3, blood pressure 128, heart rate 140, 98%, 16 times on the vent, will be there 13.
No, come on.
Roger, 3. Good copy on patient report. MRN 150-309-306.
Country Boy 23,123 says, can you at least walk the sidewalk there at the park?
I don't know.
Christoker _ 1710 says, hello chat.
Hello.
Country Boy 23,123 says, but get with me, John, and let make a game plan.
33793.
All right.
Come back in.
Monitor the station.
Your vehicle is going to be a 2005 Chevy pickup, green in color. 20 is going to be William P. Young, 1130, William P. Young, 1130, to an Aiden Chavez out of Angleton.
Yes.
18, your vehicle is going to be a 2005 Chevy pickup, green in color.
Check notes for updated location.
20 is going to be William P. Young, 1130, William P. Young, 1130.
Michelle 210 says, just get written permission from Santa Claus to say you can go in after hours and get it notarized. Kakasper says, looks like the parks in Lake Jackson close 30 minutes after sunset.
Lake Jackson is 12:06, I think.
The complainant is not being cooperative. We're trying to get them to get off the property. They're refusing. Now saying the female's trying to run over the other people.
That's not nice. Don't run over people.
Hey, that's clear.
Michelle 210 says, sunset here is 430.
Just for reference, I'm doing the speed limit.
Michelle 210 says, is that could running people over or just innocent white Camaros?
Who knows?
It is lower volume for EMS.
I just want to point out I'm doing the speed limit. The time is 9:53.
Gunsage says, hi John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Hello to you.
Volume for EMS. What kind of vehicle was it?
One dark gray, a dark green Chevy V71.
What kind of vehicle was it?
Michelle 210 says, should show your dasher so there is proof of speed.
That would be, I can't because it would be.
Gunnysage says, speeding with no insurance tonight sounds fun. Michelle 210 says 21.
I can't because that would violate terms of service for all the platforms. Holding my phone and driving at the same time. Also, it would be a crime as well.
Michelle 210 says, okay. Michelle 210 says, right. Jake _ not _ loud says, let John cook.
Yeah.
Gunsage says left. Frankenstar says chase 50.
Needed route for a 47-year-old male for a possible overdose. Patient is going to be conscious and breathing. It's going to be at 1418 West 5th Street. That's 1418 West 5th Street. It's going to be first call, first tone at 2155. EMS, attention, Freeport EMS. Needed route for a 47-year-old male for a possible overdose. Patient is going to be conscious and breathing.
It's going to be...
Message says always, film 5 always. Michelle 210 says for John's birthday and Christmas we should all buy gift cards so you can get radar gun.
Let's do that after Christmas. Everybody's going to be struggling.
No, that's clear.
17 minutes.
Houston 7 to 11, Kimberly killed by Houston Hill and over expression territory enforcement.
6 male, heavy.
Unit 36 on scene. That's paramedic 36.
Country Boy 23,123 says always film 5-0.
Always, always.
Units harassment call. It's going to be 1419 1419 West 5th Street.
1419.
Correction on that address, it's going to be 1419 West 5th, that's 1419 West 5th.
1419 West 5th. 1419 West 5th.
Units harassment call. It's going to be 1419 1419.
423.
Where do you want to go?
1419 West 5th, Freeport, Texas.
49-3. I'll be out for a few minutes.
Getting directions to 1419.
That's good.
Kimball. 29, you show myself. 1806 south.
This is an EMS call. I'm just going to make sure the police have plenty of Narcan, so it's an overdose call.
For a few minutes.
They did say the person was conscious and breathing, so that's good.
Strikes of Blue says Texas game keeping things kinda dead right now.
Well, we might just stream another night.
At Dan Vincent Music says I used to keep Narcan in my car.
I do, I keep Narcan in here.
Yeah.
Amy 2424 says happy Thursday everyone.
I'm on 2 females just south of the 88th location.
There.
We have saved 2 people by having Narcan.
Michelle 210 says sick of all the overdoses my town had 7 yesterday. Big Dave BCTX says game should be over in about 30 minutes. Message says I always keep Narcan and a full trauma kit in my car.
Adam Charles 711 David 421.
Alright, so alright, so all the cops are back in, so we're gonna be back in too, so
Bio Preppers 1 says I need to get some, but I'm too scared to go on a police station.
Edward Zebro, first name spelling Lincoln Union Ida Sam. It's gonna be July 20th, 2007.
Michelle 210 says one shooting shot at a soul food restaurant. Thank God missed everyone.
Alright, so we can abandon this call.
456.
Last name, Sam, Adam, Nora, Charles,
At Sorth Ping
Henry,
8046 says hey.
First name, spelling,
Hey.
Lincoln, Union, Ida, Sam. It's going to be July 20th, 2007.
I'm putting this top down, see if I can control some of these
Have 2
individuals.
aircraft shutdowns on pad 1 and 2.
Charles.
At Sorth Ping 8046 says no drink tonight, John.
I already got it. I got it before I started. I have to kind of get my drink on while I'm only on Twitch because some of the stores have music and I always get in trouble on YouTube for music, so.
706 security radio.
Alright guys, we're in Freeport now.
706, can he channel? I'm trying to have a collection order
At
against
Dean Vincent Music says, do you have your flashlight tonight?
I do.
At Sorth Ping 8046 says, what kind of drink, John? It's the lemon.
Dr. Pepper. Second night in a row with Dr. Pepper.
$456. I'm not getting a valid return by that name.
Amy 2424 says, no sweet tea. Bayou Preppers 1 says, I love Dr. Pepper.
No, I used to get sweet tea at Buc-ee's, but I refuse to give Buc-ee's another dime of my money unless it's an absolute emergency. Like I run out of gas and I absolutely have no choice but to use a Buc-ee's. I might use a Buc-ee's, but
That's what days on 3.
I refuse to give them another dime. I don't really like to drink tea anywhere else.
At Dean Vincent Music says, so not doing Mellow Yellow tonight.
Nope, just Dr. Pepper tonight.
Ryan 152,793 says, we're the pig.
Don't know.
Michelle 210 says, John, we don't use that word, it's going to be another $10 word. At Dean Vincent Music says, Raising Cane's has some pretty good sweet tea.
Does it? Hours aren't real convenient for me. Besides, there's this 7-Eleven, which is a whole lot nicer in Freeport anyway than Buc-ee's.
Michelle 210 says, McDonald's has pretty good sweet tea.
You know, that's true. That is
Michelle
true.
210 says 15. At Dean Vincent Music says, yeah, but you can buy a gallon at Cane's and fill up before leaving the house.
Mileage is 9339, 9339.
Michelle 210 says $10, John. Amy 2424 says Zaxby's has good sweet tea too. Hey Jack says Waiterburger has great sweet tea.
You know, there's a lot of other options.
23, log down to car wash, car 3. Mileage is 9339, 9339. I'm back in. 735.
Controls are good.
1203, 720 North 17th Street. Calling to complain an animal coming coming in his yard and growling and coming.
5, have you got this Beaumont?
He would like an officer to come by.
Unit available.
Michelle 210 says Pammy makes a good one, I am told, and it's made with extra love for only $5.
That's true. Yeah, we always have tea in the refrigerator.
720 North 17th Street. Calling to complain an animal complaint. The neighbor's dog coming in his yard.
At the end, Vincent Music says, will the cop arrest the dog?
We'd like an officer to come by.
Make sure these guys are okay.
That's clear, Banner.
Ryan 152,793 says, can we go to the animal call?
No.
1087.
Amy 2,424 says, I home make my sweet tea.
You guys okay?
I bottomed out.
You're bottomed out? Oh man.
I'm trying to go forward back when the tires are just spinning.
Oh man.
I gotta call my boss.
You doing DoorDash?
Oh no,
Don't tell me. I'm live. Hold on here.
Babe City down the road.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh man. Do you have someone come in?
Oh no, I'm really late for work, so I'm calling my.
Okay, gotcha. Suggestions, guys. I need suggestions.
Ryan 152,793 says tow truck.
Yeah, that's not everybody has tow truck money.
I mean, I tried calling them, but they're like, we can't help you. We don't serve Freeport. Like what?
You can call Myers. They're right there. They're right over there. Myers Towing. They're right there. They do serve Freeport.
Amy 2,424 says AAA. At DM Vincent Music says, do you have a way to pull him, John?
Not in the Camaro.
Turner 88 says, what about tow him?
I can't tow anything in the Camaro,
Andrew
guys.
R 8377 says, is it front wheel drive? If it is, jack up the back end and then
Is it front wheel drive?
LMAO.
It's rear wheel drive.
Dave BCTX says, lift up while he's reversing.
What if we put something under there? What do we got?
Ryan 152,793 says, lift the car up, John.
Put these rocks
Message
under
says,
there.
jack it up on the back left corner and drive off the back.
Hold on, we're gonna try these rocks. Which way do we need
Mustang
to go?
Mike 9293 says, put a board behind the front tires. Christopher underscore 1710 says, jack.
Let's try this. Doesn't sound familiar.
I'm pretty sure I've rode in your car before.
Ah.
I could be tripping.
Huh? Hold on, watch out. I don't want that rock to go flying. Hold on. Let me put a bigger rock. I don't think you need to go that fast. If it's gonna catch, it's gonna catch.
BCTX
Hold on, I'll tell you when.
Front upward while he reverses.
Rock the what? Oh, rock the front? Okay. Let me put this other rock back here. All right, let's try slow this time.
Says, is he stuck?
Turn it sideways. Yeah, turn your wheel.
Gunnysage says, jack it on the front and reverse off of the jack. Christopher underscore 1710 says, need more people like you, man.
It's solid on there, man. Turn that way. Try it. That might work. Go. Hold on.
Strikes of Blue says, be careful on damaging anything.
Yeah. I think we might be making it worse. Go ahead. I don't think you have to floor it. Just go slow.
Gunnysage says, lift the front and reverse.
Okay, then no, hold on. Let's try the other way. Can it go forward if we lift this up?
Big Dave BCTX says, sit on the back.
Sit on the back?
R 8377 says, hey, if you can find a 2x4 or like a long pipe or pole, you can put it under the front end and lift up while he goes in reverse. Michelle 210 says, looks like a Passenger. Mustang Mike 9293 says, sit on the back of the car. Ryan
Tell him he can look at my stream if he wants to.
793 says
BC Scanner on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. They can see.
Star says put weight on the left rear. Bio Preppers 1 says yes, sit on it. At the end, Vincent Music says sit on the truck.
If it catches, it's gonna throw that rock off.
Gunnisich says jack the front end up.
Jack the front end up and then push it, right? You have a jack? No. No jack? Okay. Huh.
Big Dave BCTX says give him a tap with your car.
Give him a tap? Nope.
Gunnisich says yes.
I think it.
Star says reverse and sit on the left rear.
Sit on the left rear?
Just waiting on a license on it.
But it's the right rear that's on traction.
This one over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, take it slow though, man. Don't send me flying.
William Team Yard 1130.
Michelle 210 says anyone with a truck there. Bio Preppers 1 says throw water on it. That how we get of this.
I don't weigh enough. All right, how you guys doing? Let's see. I mean, I got out of all these people.
Gunnisich says if you don't jack up the front, you might blow the tires.
Yeah. No jack. We don't have a jack, guys. We don't have a jack. We got to use our.
At the end,
let me see what we got sitting around.
John ain't fat enough law.
No, I'm not big enough.
BCTX says hit it with your purse.
Hit it with my purse? I don't have a purse. I'm seeing what's around here. If anything's around here. Probably not.
Michelle 210 says no guys around to push.
No,
Ryan
not really.
52,793 says John lift the car up.
I would. I didn't eat any Wheaties this morning, so. And you can't go forward at all, huh?
Big Dave BCTX says he just needs a little tug or push.
Yeah.
Andrew R8377 says let a little bit of air out of the two front tires, that way it lowers the front end. Gunnisich says you don't have a jack, John.
Nope. My car doesn't even have a spare tire. Doesn't even come with a spare tire.
I don't know how I'm supposed to take pictures.
Thinking.
But they live in Coop, so it'll be like 10.
Andrew R8377 says where are y'all at, John?
We're at McDonald's in Freeport. McDonald's in Freeport.
Michelle 210 says Dasher, are you near?
Nah, Dasher's working at night.
BCTX says somebody with a truck and a spare tire between the two, and push.
That's right.
At the end, Vincent Music says most new cars don't come with a spare tire these days. You have to ask for it now.
Yeah, no, it doesn't come with it. I don't have a spare tire. All right. I'm thinking, guys, thinking.
Senor Dasher OTR says, sorry, if I was in Freeport, I would just come use my muscles and pick up the car, but I'm in Angleton.
Probably, yeah. What if I rock it? You can't go for, what happens if you go forward? It just metals?
Gunnisich says, damn, I live in the mountains. I have to keep a full-size spare and a patch kit.
Yeah, no.
Strikes of Goose says law.
And you try turning the wheels all ways.
OTR says 11.
You try turning the wheel back, left and right?
At Sorpang 8046 says where the police at, John?
We don't need the police.
Andrew R8377 says, John, I'm in Clue. It'll take me like 13 minutes to get there, but I can come with a jack.
Let's do it.
Michelle
I mean, it's better than
210 says, I know Dasher would be able to pick it up with his Pinley. Big Dave BCTX says you're gonna want to reverse it, not forward at all.
Yeah, reverse it, okay. All right, so you have a jack? We got a jack coming. Might as well save your gas, huh? McDonald's hasn't given you any shit yet, so.
Amy 2424 says Andrew to save the day. Gunnisich says put some branches under the rear tires.
That's what I was looking for, something to put under there. All I found was some rocks. It didn't seem to work very well. Let me go look and see. Yeah. There's someone with a jack. Do you have a jack? How far is he?
BCTX says
he's coming from Clute. I got a guy coming from Clute with a jack. 12
Amy
minutes.
2424 says dumpster diving. Gunnisage says flat rocks will work.
I tried it. Didn't work.
Bayou Preppers 1 says if we was on the beach I say throw sand under the car.
Let's see if I see anything.
At Sorthpang 8046 says hi Rebecca. Big Dave BCTX says anybody have a come along. Bayou Preppers 1 says lol I can't even type. Gunnisage says cardboard could work.
Cardboard?
Bayou Preppers 1 says water.
Water? Nah, I don't know. Water.
Big Dave BCTX says hook both tow hooks and pull.
Yeah, I can't do anything in the Camaro, man. It's useless. It'll just start to knock the plastic off of it.
Michelle 210 says call Clue PD ask for the sergeant to get behind back tire.
No.
Sticky Nicky 53 says burgers. KJSSMP 69 says use floor mats.
Floor mats?
At Ad101M says Clue PD here. We are on the way to help with a tow truck.
Don't help.
Ryan 152,793 says John can pull him with his bike.
With my
Michelle
bike?
210 says car mats.
Car mats on top of the rocks?
Gunnisage says 3 people lifting the front would do it.
Oh, you already tried? He doesn't have floor mats, guys. I got floor mats, but mine are... Okay, I see what you're saying. Floor mats on top of the rock, and then try to back up. Maybe, maybe. Probably, yeah.
At Ed101M says tell the driver to just pretend drunk.
No, that's a horrible idea. That's a horrible idea. Don't listen to my chat, man. Don't listen to my chat.
Gunnisage says just everyone lift the front and go in reverse. Leslie Swaggy says what is going on law.
We got this truck stuck, or this car
Michelle
stuck.
210 says there any paper bags in trash.
I mean, maybe we could try to lift it, but there's no frame. It's just all
Plastic.
Ryan 152,793 says just floor it.
We see. I think he's tried that.
Yeah, I got like no bags or anything.
You might as well save your flashers. I don't think any. Oh no, you're kind of out on the road, so. As long as your battery's good.
At the end of the music says too bad he ain't got bags to lift it. Big Dave BCTX says rock the shit out of the front and slow constant reverse.
It is so stuck, it doesn't rock.
210 says no, he will damage frame.
Watch, it doesn't rock, guys.
One says, did I just hear him say he has no tags at Big Dave BCTX?
No. See, it's stuck on that, it doesn't move.
At Ad101M says he needs a jack. That's the only way.
Yeah, no,
Andrew R8377 says, hey John, my Google Maps says I'm 7 minutes away.
Okay, good. We're just at McDonald's. If you go, you know where the Buc-ee's is. I kind of stay on that road over here. Stay over here. Yeah, there's no really.
Gunnisage says
it doesn't move.
Like I could move
you can't
that
rock
back
it.
end around.
You can't.
How heavy is it?
You can't. It's so stuck, high center that it doesn't move. It doesn't move, guys. I think if we get a jack the front of it up, then go backwards.
At Ed101M says, ask the driver, is the car stolen? We are cops.
It's not stolen, and I'm not a cop.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, can you push it out maybe?
I'm not a cop.
Ryan
I'm not a cop.
152,793 says, is there a spot to jack it up?
Who said that I'm a cop?
Michelle
Who said that?
210 says he needs it jacked. Sticky Nicky 53 says, call the guys who were stuck on the post. Amy 2424 says Andrew is bringing a jack everyone.
Yeah.
It is coming.
Yeah, I got 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. I guess I'll add that to my list of things to keep. I got jumper cables, air compressor. I think this is the second time I've needed a jack too. Shame on me. So what I do, man, I go around recording cops. So to teach people their rights so they don't go to jail for victimless crimes.
Message says, why do you always get a John when you need a jack? And SorthPang8046 says, everyone John gonna dance for us.
I'm not dancing tonight, guys.
Melanie Syop1784 says, hopefully the cops don't drive by.
That's what I'm thinking.
At Ed101M says, ask the driver if we can get some burgers if we get the car out.
No burgers, no burgers.
152,793 says, name and badge number. Leslie Swaggy says, tell him to pay attention next time, law.
No, this...
Dean Benson Music says, it's always a good idea to keep a jump start in the car too.
No, there's literally nowhere to... I mean, it could happen to anybody, like you're coming out of here.
SorthPang8046 says, yes, you are dance for us.
That was close.
The cop did drive by you, but it took a right there. I don't think he really cared.
Yeah. Well, we could use their flashy lights right now. That's what we could use. So someone doesn't run into the front of it, but...
Bio Preppers 1 says he got a nice ride.
Yeah, it's just low. And this...
At Ed101M says, when we get the car out, can we put a cone up? Big Dave BCTX says, it's all. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Melanie Syop1784 says, I'm crossing my fingers that cops don't come by. That would be all bad.
We're not really gonna jump here.
No. No, you're not going to get in trouble. Just try and make it to work and have some burgers, man.
At Dean Benson Music says, that is a nice car. Slick Rich says, why not use air compressor to overinflate tires?
We'll add that to the list of possibilities. I do have a compressor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. Oh, no, I put it in my girlfriend's car.
Michelle210 says, I bet speed bumps are a bitch for him too.
Dude. They're so bad.
So bad, huh?
Every time I go over a speed bump, it just scrapes
Ryan 152,793 says, John, can we talk it for a spin?
No, we're not going to steal the guy's car. That's frowned upon in most states and a crime.
Ryan 152,793 says, John, can we take it for a spin?
No.
Says they might just think you're gay, that's all. At Ed101M says, airing the tires will not work.
Won't work.
Big Dave BCTX says, you done said it now. You're married. Congratulations.
Sorry.
The big truck guy says, I am worried if you jack up the front end when he backs up, it could mess the front bumper up.
It's going to throw that jack. We know that.
At Dean Benson Music says, does he have a good sound system in it? Claston72 says, we still in C Notes area.
No, we're in Freeport.
210 says, grab a Red Bull, they give you wings.
I'm not really worried about the front bumper, I'm worried about the oil pan.
The oil pan? All right.
It just stuck right on it.
Sticky Nicky 53 says, sir, we are locked in John's trunk. Can you let us out?
There's no one in my trunk, man. They're not really in there.
I won't say it.
All right.
Claston72 says, where is Cupcakes? Gunnysage says, those rocks are in the wrong spot. Ryan,
we tried both in front and back.
793 says, hey driver, can we use yours car for the night, bro? Flim 50.
Always record the police.
1784 says, okay, well, Freeport is better than Clute. Big Dave BCTX says, I would not drive it off a jack. At Ed101M says, be careful with the oil pan. Michelle 210 says 5. Bubba the big truck guy says, hey guy, John has us trapped in the trunk with these weird vibrating toys and baby oil. John has we have questions law. At Babylon Bab says, John and Trunkies. Claston 72 says, where is cop she's at?
Don't know.
At Dean Benson Music says, you could stand in front of the car and warn people with your flashlight if you need to.
That's a good idea.
Ryan 152,793 says, John need to go to the gym. Claston 72 says, John farts a lot.
I was doing that, guys.
2424 says, will some love help it? Ryan Preppers 1 says, please follow VC Scanner on all platforms.
That's a good idea. VC
At
Scanner.
Ed101M says, driver, how much you want for the cars is. At Babylon Bab says, I woke up to hearing about Red Bull gives you wings. Andrew R8377 says, okay, I'm passing Sonic.
All right.
I'm about to pull up.
Okay.
Claston 72 says, oops, where is Cupcakes at?
Don't know.
Bubba the big truck guy says, hey guy, John was checking you out.
That's not true, man.
Senor Dasher OTR says, last play of the game now.
Last play? Are we winning?
Why do I like recognize BC's get? I feel like I've heard of
Facebook, I record cops. I got 147,000 followers on there.
I remember
Sticky Nicky 53 says, ask John about his bicycle. And Sorpang 8046 says, yes, John stickers, then he could pass it out. Claston 72 says, Cupcakes in Freeport. At Dean Vincent Music says 23 to 19.
I'm still not working.
Preppers 1 says John needs a hug.
I'm good.
At Dean Vincent Music says Texans winning.
Oh, I see. I see something.
Bubba the big truck guy says, hey guy, ask John about the cookies he hands out law. At Dean Vincent Music says Texans won.
Texans won, all right.
says, does dude have any engine work done? Big Dave BCTX says 23 to 19 Texans, 24 seconds left, Bills with ball. At Barney Rebel 8704 says, about all that John has in the trunk is all these lame attempts at jokes. At Dean Vincent Music says, hang on flag. Ryan 152,793 says, John got so candy, do you want some? Senor Dasher OTR says Texans win.
Very good.
Texans win, Texans win.
Very good.
Dean Vincent Music says, okay, Texans won. Big Dave BCTX says, intercepted by Texans, game over. Michelle 210 says, I think you need to get a truck.
Me? Alright, we got a jack.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, Big Brazoria County hugs.
What side y'all want the jack?
Yeah, man, look at this.
Frankenstar says, check UFB Messenger. Angie 416 says, hey John and Trunkies. At Babylon Bab says, don't listen to lame twitchers. Claston 72 says, does Cupcakes work in Freeport? And Sorpang 8046 says, how many minutes, John?
Man, what are the odds? Andrew, you want me to keep you off?
I don't
All
care.
right.
I ain't hiding from nobody.
All right.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, is that Texan beast?
See how it's not moving? It's so stuck.
Yeah.
You can't rock it.
Wait, what about?
At Babylon Bab says, I like the forces. Frankenstar says, check your face messenger.
Okay, I will.
Got you. I appreciate it.
I don't know. Like if we had a pipe or a 2x4 or anything.
Mm-hmm.
On the frame to pick it
Michelle
up.
210 says, hi Andrew, I've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Frankenstar says 911.
No.
Dave BCTX says tow hook.
Yeah, we don't have that available to us at this point, guys.
Rear wheel drive, right?
Slick Rich says best though for Jack is lifting front and putting something under tires.
Can you get in the front, like the very front?
No, what we'll do is I'm gonna put it on the frame here. You'll put the car in neutral, and we're just gonna push it, and it'll fall off the jack. I think it should.
It could roll with it too. I've had one roll with it before. The jack roll with. I mean, it'll be fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a jack roll with it at Sarah's. That happened. Here you go, Andrew. I got the light.
Yeah, I can't even get underneath the frame here.
Wait.
Oh. That's not. Yeah.
Bio Preppers 1 says thank you friend. Gunnysage says just roll with it.
Yeah, we did that before.
Did I give you those pliers back?
Over here, I got them.
Over here. I need to tighten this jack.
At Ed101M says John stay back. You're a computer guy.
That's right. I know.
Babylon Bab says hell yeah, Andrew and John.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely a computer guy. If this is a computer, we'd have had this bitch already booted up.
Guy says, hey Andrew, John was looking at your belong.
It's not true, Andrew. It's not true. Not true. Andrew's been around.
Yeah, I know.
He knows. You guys ain't fooling Andrew. At least you got a big pair of pliers.
Big Dave BCTX says, full moon tonight, I see. Melanie 1784 says, thank you, Andrew, for helping a guy out. Michelle 210 says, I am guilty. I was starring cause John had it on camera. Claston 72 says, John used the red light from your license plate. At Ed 101M says, Andrew, name and badge number.
I don't know. This jacket.
Oh, man.
I got it one. I got the one that came with that car.
At Babylon Bab says, I have a feeling that Andrew is definitely a supporter, guys.
Yeah.
Strikes of Blue says, need the handle. At Babylon Bab says, wink wink. At Nanny Goho says, hey John, Pam, Andrew, and Trunkies.
I can go pick up kids if I need to. Oh, but someone's got a man in the store. Welcome to the world's most exciting stream, guys.
Freakenstar says, stop showing the front windshield.
I got you.
Freakenstar says, lol. Sticky Nicky 53 says, being a computer guy, I am surprised John didn't recommend to restart.
I would have rebooted and gone to Burger King. Just kidding, just kidding.
Freakenstar says, I tried. At
thank you, thank you.
101M says, hello, John.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Andrew and driver.
I see you, thank you. I was actually looking out for that. Hey, turn on your lights, man. Turn on your lights.
Freakenstar says, good.
Turn on your lights!
At Barney Rebel 8704 says, why does John carry a ladder with him on stream? So he can get the streams to the next level.
Let me go tell this guy. Turn on your light!
Senor Dasher OTR says, do you need me to come pick the car up?
I'm not sure. Hey, your lights are off, man. Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. Uh-huh.
Amy 2424 says, anyone a heavyweight champion, we need one right now.
We need a heavyweight.
Definitely work.
Big Dave BCTX says, ask if he can help.
Well, I just saved him a ticket, so maybe.
At Ed 1
that one will get under there.
Says, John, do you need me to leave work on the forklift?
On the forklift? I mean, might take you a while. You need more light, Andrew? How's that?
No, that's good.
At Babylon Bab says, I'm getting out of the trunk and walking back to Michigan.
All right.
At Dean Vincent Music says, John, I have a friend who has an IBM who uses as a gaming computer that is still running on Windows 95.
You know, to play those older games, that's what you need. Those are getting harder and harder to find, those older computers. All right, this is making progress.
Ryan Preppers 1 says, LOL.
The car's at least lifting up.
At Babylon Bab says, John, can you pick me up in a little while? I have a warrant allegedly.
I mean, another thing you can do is, if you can get that tire off the ground, put that rock right underneath it. What do you think?
Yeah, but
Ryan Preppers 1 says, I'll walk
horrible
back
idea
to Michigan, but I'm in Brazoria County.
I just scared it might throw the rock.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was telling him to go slow, not fast.
I got two
staples. All right, let's see.
Staples in the tire.
Big Dave BCTX says, so funny y'all are trying to get this random car unstuck. That's our story and we're sticking to it.
You're on that tire.
Christopher underscore 1710 says, have you tried a Raspberry Pi?
Raspberry Pi, I have one.
2424 says, slow and steady wins the race.
If you want to, you can start it. That way, if you go out on the road, you can go. If it starts to go, just put it in neutral and take your foot off the brake.
We pushing?
What? It should be.
Should just roll?
You want to go ahead and sit in it? That way if it rolls out, you can stop it. I'll wait till there's no traffic.
Sticky Nikki 53 says, can you
all right, you got it
I have
neutral?
drugs in my pocketbook.
Hey,
At
but if it
Barney
does
Rebel
go wait, I gotta pull
8704
the
says,
jack out
imagine
from
if you
underneath the
didn't
tire.
have chicken legs and could lift
Okay.
it. Slick Rich says, move that rock.
Did it
Big
move?
Dave BCTX says, move the rock. Frankenstar says
Yeah,
the
it
rocks
just
are
fell.
under the tire.
Oh, what you phone?
Slick
Oh,
Rich
shit.
says in
Thanks,
front
man.
of driver's side rear tire.
All right.
Kim Turner
We're trying to get it.
says John the Legend BC scanner now a tow truck too. Christopher _ 1710 says we can load a retro gaming system on it called RetroKey and play all the old school games.
Now we're out further in the road. That's the only thing, bad thing.
Slick Rich says there is a rock in front of tire.
Oh.
Babylon Bab says
Hey, there's a
whoever
rock
said
in front of the
they'd
tire.
rock
I'm
with
gonna
me
move
is
it.
boss.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we ain't moving it now. He'd have to go backwards.
Try to see if you can go backwards a little bit. Just try.
All right. Don't go anywhere. My hand's under here.
Slick Rich says damn, now it's stuck.
All right. I got the rock out of the way.
And Nanigoto says, Andrew, it's only a little car. You could pick it up and move it yourself.
It's heavier than it looks. Oh, Andrew, here's some light, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep these cars off you up front.
Hey. That side on the. This side's off. But
The other side is still stuck?
is there a rock in front of the tire?
No.
No rocks.
No rocks.
Hey, try to go
Slick
forward,
Rich says only
slow.
about 2,800
Get the jack in front
pounds.
of your tire. Are you trying?
At Ed101M says, give Andrew some light. At Babylon Bab says, NY.
What if we jacked up the fence and just pushed it over?
Here's one. Yeah, put it in neutral. Just try to push it one last time. Because that worked last time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. All right. Hold on. Let me get the jack. Now try to see if you can go forward. There you go. Man, it's a low car.
Yeah.
Those vice strips are yours, I believe.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Andrew, thank you, man.
Hey, no problem.
That's what it takes, a village, right?
Hell yeah.
Christopher _ 1710 says, cheer one, 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 cheer one. Stream Elements says Christopher _ 1710 just cheered 10 bits. Sticky Nikki 53 says yay. Slick Rich says, see kids,
Hey,
this
man,
is
no
why you
problem.
need a cozy rear. At the end
All right, man.
music says,
Glad you're free.
Renavement says, thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Bayou Preppers 1 says
Huh?
yes. At Ed101M says, tell the driver
Oh,
to
did you-
spin the tires.
Did you call him and tell him you're free?
Big Dave BCTX
Oh.
says, make sure it's not leaking oil.
All right. Yeah, make sure it's not leaking oil.
424 says,
point.
thank you, Andrew.
Andrew,
Sticky
thank you,
Nikki
man.
53 says, kudos to John
Good to
and
see you.
Andrew.
Oh, yeah, good to see you.
Good to
too.
see you, man.
All right, y'all be good.
All right.
Yes, sir. Be safe.
Kim Turner 88 says, well done, Andrew and John. At Babylon Bab says, teamwork makes the dream work.
And we didn't need
Kim
cops.
Crafton with Pups says, happy Friday Eve. Amy 2424 says, Andrew to save the day. Gunnisage says, give John lot of subs guy.
All right. We're back in business.
Slick Rich says, tell that dude to put uncut springs on that thing. Bayou Preppers 1 says, please follow BC Scanner on all
He
platforms.
says he's going to follow me.
Big Dave
All right.
BCTX says, Andrew Citizen of the Week. Melanie Syop 1784 says, the guy must be happy, hey.
Yep. Because, I
At
mean,
Deanne Benson Music says, Andrew and John the Dream Team Law. At Deanne Benson Music says, everyone please hit that like button. At Ad101M says, tell the driver to get home ASAP with that old sticker in the window.
stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? We were not pointing that out. We were definitely not pointing that out. That's why we were trying to get him out of here. I don't care if he has Master's permission to drive or not.
At Russell Morrow-KT9F says Texans beat Bills tonight. Hello everyone.
Just a guy trying to make it.
Big Dave BCTX says YouTubers, snitches get stitches.
Yeah, don't say that, guys. Don't say that. I feel like
Slick Rich says that vehicle is an antique. Does it even have to be inspected? Melanie Syop 1784 says, was that Texan beast? Kakasper says, I sent Cash App for John and Andrew.
Ah, thank you so much.
For Mayor.
At Russell Morrow-KT9F says possibly.
Also be advised for DL is that it is not eligible, expired in 23, and she was denied renewal for a failure to appear.
At Kevin Bonby01 says, and any further questions, see notes.
Yeah, see the notes. See the notes for the questions and answers.
Gunnysage says, I live in a county with no vehicle inspections. At Ad101M says, while a tow truck just passed, John and Andrew are heroes. At Babylon Bab says, Ad101, name and badge number. Melanie Syop 1784 says, bye-bye Booses.
Bye-bye, yes. And I got my Dr. Pepper from Circle K.
Stream Elements says unable to make request.
How many other people just drove by him though? Is that how many other people just drove? There was the other.
And Russell Morrow-KT9F says they sacked Alan Wood 8 times Tanaga.
How many people just drove by?
Stream Elements says unable to make request.
Uh-oh.
Big Dave BCTX says highlights not working.
Yeah, we'll get him.
At Ed101M says John, just for being a good Samaritan, Buc-ee's has lifted the ban.
Oh, yeah? No, I don't think so.
1784 says we were in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And Nanny Gogo says, is Andrew Texas man the legend?
No. Andrew's Andrew.
Russell Morrow-KT9F says evening to you, Sarge.
Good evening to you.
At Babylon Bab says add name and badge number. Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're hardly rigged at all.
Slick Rich says we need a few officers to investigate who is dumping Bitcoin. Dean Vincent Music says now to stay in the playoffs, the Texans have to win all of their upcoming games.
Alright, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool.
Gunnysage says we need officers to investigate these slots.
Nope. No.
And Russell Morrow-KT9F says true. Lion Preppers 1 says someone hold my purse. At Ed101M says babble on Babs whenever I notice I burst into tears. Dot and forgot. Lion Preppers 1 says my bad, my purple bag. Bayou Preppers 1 says lol. Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're definitely not
and
rigged.
101M says wow, John got a haircut.
Alright guys, the cops are behind me and I got no insurance.
Big Dave BCTX says somebody throw the Crown Royal bag out. Gunnysage says don't let them search the trunk of the tiny car I keep in your trunk. Wicked Clowns 83 says hey John, how's your day going?
Wonderful.
At Sorthpang 8046 says did John get haircut? At DN Vincent Music says is hat clued behind us?
Yeah.
Gold Casket says is that Freeport behind you?
No, that's Clute.
7504, West Patrol 10, checks clear.
It's clear.
Slick Rich says they will never know what you did last summer. Andrew R 8377 says there is a Clute cop also on the feeder. Gold Casket says damn. David 041873 says throw the Crown Royal bag out.
It's thrown out.
And Russell Moro-KT9F says play it cool brother. Leslie Swaggy says last night Clute pissed me off. Bayou Preppers 1 says I already did.
Now we're in the right order. Insurgent Falcon says follow the popo. Ryan 152,793 says John or we go to Clute. And Nope.
Russell Moro-KT9F says did you lose them?
Nope, they're...
Bayou Preppers 1 says need to ask a cop if he's got insurance. And Ad101M says now we are in the correct order.
Yeah, now
Leah
everything...
1962 says bye bye, he passed you. Gunnysage says maybe he was lonely and wanted you to follow him. Insurgent Falcon says he doesn't have insurance copper. Arrest him for no insurance. At Sorthpang 8046 says you missed it, you sub.
Oh, thank you for the
Freakenstar
sub.
says he is waiting for a car. Slick Rich says look at this standoff.
I think we're going to Alligator Road, guys.
And Russell Moro-KT9F says ha ha ha, funny cop insurance.
Right there, are we going to Alligator Road? We'll know in a minute. We're going to Alligator Road.
David 041873 says he's going back for the bag. At DN Vincent Music says I wonder what they would do if John tried to sign up for a ride along with the C Notes shift law.
Oh man, I thought about that the other day.
1962 says what did he do? At Ad101M says John you took the bait. Now we are headed to Alligator Road.
We are headed to Alligator Road.
2424 says didn't we just come from that way? At Kelly01 says take him down the Alligator Road, John.
I'm not gonna get fed to alligators.
says better than Crab Alley.
That's right. I don't. Could he really be going to Alligator Road just to get rid of me? Oh, he's going this way. All right. Does this way lead to Alligator Road or no?
At Music says you thought about Dion a ride along.
I thought about it. I mean, could they deny me? They're like, no, John is not allowed to do ride along.
Says I usually click off during C Notes. They are so ignorant. Frankenstar says dead end. Kim Turner 88 says absolutely. Leslie Swaggy says did you do research about Alligator Road last night?
No, I don't want. I'm not.
BCTX says that way to Alligator Alley.
Yeah, I'm not driving my car down there.
2424 says just him to get crabs. At Barney Rebel 8704 says with John's legs, an alligator won't waste its time.
All right, so he's gonna go to Alligator Road to lose me. That's all right. We can't win them all. Can't win them all, guys. All right, bon voyage. Yeah, I'm not taking my car down there. Let's see what he does.
Frankenstar says dead end.
Let's see where he goes. Which way?
At Deanne Vincent Music says John would be a toothpick for them law. At Babylon Bab says let me make myself clear. I may click off during the live, but I do watch the next day.
There you go. Well, we appreciate you being here. All right. Where's that go? Which way does he go? Left or right?
At Deanne Vincent Music says did he just spotlight you?
I don't know what he's doing. You know what? He's not doing road pirate shit right now.
At
so.
Babylon Bab says, are you sure this is not a replay from the other night?
No, it's tonight.
Frankenstar says
tonight.
Mockingbird Lane.
All right, let's get back to work. I don't think a train is coming because that fence is closed.
says he's hoping the alligators take care of his crabs.
That's right. Let's get out of here. Oh hell, this ain't the road. This ain't the road. We're on Union Pacific property right now. We gotta go.
As Babylon Bab says Alligator Alley. Big Dave BCTX says who's gonna trespass you? Law.
Union Pacific. I don't know if these are active tracks or not, but it's their property. When you see that gravel, it's their shit. All right, we'll just patrol sector JG.
Leslie Swaggy says John had too much to drink law. Nan to the rescue says what s childish move clute.
Yeah, it's the third time they've done it when I've gotten behind them. I mean, I'm keeping them off. I still win. It's still a victory, right? What are they not doing right now? They're not making 16 stops for registration. So it's still a victory. I don't know. I always thought this was supposed to be the other way around, but what do I know?
I didn't copy anything after the deal.
Gunnysage says yes, but they are harassing alligators.
Ah, poor alligators. I can't save everybody. I'm one guy.
Driver. William Sam Frank 3423. William Sam Frank 3423. Hello. 80 mileage. 0328 Robert Frank King 6478. Robert Frank King 6478. Okay. No, the joke. We're friendly.
Let me turn on the defrost for you guys. I missed a subscriber. I'm sorry if I did.
David 041873 says Mr. Crab is probably waiting on John down there. Senor Dasher OTR says cop at park off Brazoswood Drive, the
Thank
one
you.
behind the pool.
Thank you so much. We're pretty close to that. All we need is this light to change. Oh man, he's already got a return.
12 up here.
Senor Dasher OTR says pulled up behind a truck that's sitting there.
Oh, okay. Come on.
At Deanne Vincent Music says welcome to the red light channel again.
Right.
Senor Dasher OTR says second unit on the way.
Okay, I'm coming.
59 clear.
What did he say? Okay, light.
Wicked Clowns 83 says hate long lights.
Yeah, this one is just stupid. Where's that stop again? By the, just go to the pool?
Senor OTR says go to the pool and go to park behind church.
Pool, park behind church, okay.
Cena.
218 C notes. John's on the way. They said it in the stream. They know where you're at.
10-4. Good.
So notice that the green cycled twice before they let me turn.
Good.
Jardine out of Houston is clear and valid. Insurance confirmed on a 2019 Kia.
At the mercy of another. Oh, that one's good.
You can show that suspect vehicle picked up.
Senor Dasher OTR says that light is a pain in the ass. If you're not right on the sensor for the turn, it won't change.
But they'll also pull you over if you pass up the line.
Says John, did you hear that Sugar Land is putting up cameras all over the city to watch traffic? They say it's for traffic studies law.
Yeah. Yeah, we're already living in, and you guys may be all too young for this, but George Orwell's 1984 is here, guys. It's already here. It's been here, but some of you might not know what I'm talking about, but
Hmm. 903 print guy says absolutely. Gunnisage says only YouTube is too young.
Actually, YouTube has an older audience, believe it or not. I think he's done. I think he knew we were coming, guys. This is probably him. This is probably him right now. He knew we were coming.
At Babylon Bab says John, I am actually rereading the book 1984.
Oh, wow.
If anyone wants to hear it, I am thinking about reading it aloud on my channel. Slick Rich says everyone should read the book Animal Farm. Bold Casket says I do know Orwell's 1984 book. Had to read it in college.
I think that was the cop. I think the other cop told him I was coming.
Thank you.
At Dean Vincent Music says Arnold Schwarzenegger said the other day with what we are doing with they tried to warn us with RoboCop on what can happen there.
Yeah.
We'll be arriving at UTC shortly.
Yeah, this is the church, so I think that's what all the C notes was. C notes was about. Guys, it's still a win. If we cut his police interaction short, it's still a win all day long. I don't see nothing over here. Yeah, that was that cop that was pulling out there. All right, they win. They win this one. Everybody get out and stretch for a second. right, everybody back in.
JC225__ says hello John, how are today?
I'm wonderful.
At Babylon Bab says remember, Men in Black. Bio Preppers 1 says okay, I am not going back outside ever again. At Barney Rebel 8704 says how are you feeling after your first day of quitting smoking, John?
I'm feeling fine. Feeling fine. Feeling perfect. I didn't really quit though. Guys, if you're from the area, always do the speed limit around here. I tell you guys this every night, but I'm telling you. This,
Leslie Swaggy says lol. Bio Preppers 1 says I got bit in the face by mosquito.
Oh man. So this bend is sharper than it looks.
Leslie Swaggy says, I didn't really quit, lol.
I didn't quit. No. It's on my list of things to do, but that list is so long.
At Barney Rebel 8704 says, so you quit quitting.
Yeah, I quit quitting. I like that.
At Barney Rebel 8704 says I like you.
That's nice.
At Babylon Bab says listen, one addiction at a time. But vaping is not good. I feel the oil in my lungs. Gold Casket says I quit smoking 11 years ago. Never felt better. Just saying.
My bed on X-ray David Sam 8817. X-ray David Sam 8817. Yeah, on day. 420 Trustman. Yeah. Gray color, playing for CBS. 420. Next up.
Bio Preppers 1 says when is it going to cold enough to kill off the mosquitoes?
420 on X-ray David Sam 8817.
Says hey John.
X-ray David Sam 8817. Yeah, on day. Freshman Kia. Gray color, playing for CBS.
Lake Jackson has a stop at CVS.
512, Mary King and David 2512. No insurance stuff.
At Dean Vincent Music says the biggest side effect I had from quitting smoking is gaining weight. Bio Preppers 1 says sorry I shut up but damn it. Gold Casket says I lost weight when I quit LOL. At Ad101M says I don't know why people say it's so hard to quit smoking, I done it 6 times. At Barney Rebel 8704 says chat John quitting smoking is a joke, not a need for a lecture to him.
Oh no, not Alligator Road again.
Stream Element says the homeless Nana just subscribed for 10 months in a row.
The homeless Nana, thank you.
Gunsage says exactly I quit smoking like 5 times today.
I think we're going Are we going to Alligator Road again?
Leslie Swaggy says, bruh. Stream Elements says, thank you for following Johnny Cub 1999.
Thank you for the follow. I don't know why he's driving in this lane like that. Hey, no, where's your turn signal?
101M says, I quit smoking and I'm using gum as an alternative.
All right, he's going to block me in.
It's too hard to keep it lit.
He's going to block me in if he stops too close.
Says, where is Alligator Road?
Did you guys see for...
Vincent Music says, if we chase all of them down here, John needs to stand at the start of the road with the tripod set up law. Leslie Swaggy says, oh. At Babylon Bab says, ad, do you have any kids? Bold Casket says, probably. He was just baiting you.
214 trip.
Did you guys notice he didn't use his turn signal for our safety?
Ryan Preppers 1 says, looky.
Paul, 7969. Paul, 7969.
For our safety, he didn't use his turn signal?
Ryan 152.
How you doing, man? What was the reason for the stop? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. Allegedly. Hopefully you get a warning and you'll be on your way.
Sam Robert Paul 6770. Sam Robert Paul 6770.
Shut the door on me, guys. Oh man, it's not looking good. He's getting his ticket thing. It's the alligator guy. It's the guy that wants to feed me the alligators.
Looking into vehicle. 25% about.
I'm going to. I mean, the taxpayers are paying for his vehicle to get beat up going down that road, but I got to pay for my maintenance, so you guys got to pay for his maintenance. It's a warning. Man, you ain't trying to feed me to alligators taking me down that road, are you? Are we going down Alligator Road again? He's not happy, guys. Don't run over me. Don't run over me. I'm clear on that information.
Ed Ian Vincent Music says, I love it, lol. Dunisage says that guy hates you.
He doesn't like me. He's not a fan. That's why he wants to... And that's why he wants...
underscore Isonic says he's rude.
And that's why he wants to feed me to alligators. Alright, he's going into life.
83 says John M.F. Gray. And Rise Dash and Dash Moonshine says, John, you crack me up. Love it.
Hey, Tom Criswell.
He's in the life
Leslie
now.
Swaggy says, OMG, these crude officers annoy me. Bubba the big truck guy says he don't want a TLK. Let's follow him, more law. Melanie Syop 1784 says it's weird, county is different.
Yeah. All right, something's going on here. I think there's another unit. I'm pointing like you guys can see me. I think there's another unit on the other side of this.
Gunisage says his father clearly never told him he loved him.
Maybe. Oh, hell. All right, I'm in your way.
Leslie Swaggy says, so what was the stop for?
Allegedly registration.
Reported east side of the intersection.
At Babylon Bab says, lastly, that cop was raised by a pack of wild alligators.
Insurance confirmed on a 2022 Nissan and then registration.
Something about the other.
A Butler out of Angleton is clear and valid with a restriction. A insurance confirmed on a 2022 Nissan and then registration.
At Dean Vincent Music says, I couldn't tell if that was police lights or Christmas lights flashing. Bayou Preppers 1 says that cop was rude, my foot hurts now.
Alright, you're free, white car, you're free.
7504 checking.
Bold Casket says no flasher again.
He turned it on right, not within 100 feet, but that's all right.
At Dean Vincent Music says they hate John, they can be corrupt.
That's all right though. Like, these are the ones that invite me to follow them around. Like, like honestly, I would love to be able to go to other towns, right? But these guys, me and them are in a pissing match, and I don't give up. We're in a pissing match.
Bold Casket says no, the stop before this one.
Oh, the stop, yeah, no, he did not use his turn signal then. I mean, that's for they speed through, they speed on the roads, not using turn signals for our safety. They do it for our safety, so we're supposed to be grateful. We're supposed to be grateful. All right, we got turn signal usage. Not a good stop, but you know, not the best stop in the world.
Gunisage says little do they know that John has all of the piss. At Babylon Bab says, is it 864 again?
Yeah.
At Dean Vincent Music says all while playing on their phones and laptop and no seatbelt.
Yeah, probably. I don't know about seatbelt. I can't prove that one way or the other. But we do have a turn signal usage here. That's good. And I got a green light, so I don't have to stop.
At Barney Rebel 8704 says, if you use turn signals show your intent and hit someone, does that mean you hit them with intent?
I don't know. Man, you guys are just silly. Like, if you listen to the scanner, the only thing that's going on is Clute. That's it.
Bold Casket says they were paying for their gas and only get trouble for it. Nice.
Yeah, we're paying for their gas. We're paying for the maintenance to go down the Alligator Road. Our safety is at risk with them. See additional notes means send an additional unit.
Ryan Preppers 1 says on the road again.
Show's available for call.
I'm not, however, afraid of this road. So. See what he said, see additional notes? That means send an additional vehicle, so. I mean, I'm not that stupid. Come on, guys.
See additional notes.
Yeah, I will go down this road. This road doesn't scare me. All right, I need to know if you see lights in Clute, guys. See, he said see additional notes. It means send me additional.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, is this the cop at the last traffic stop?
Yes. And then we're going to go
Ryan
find...
Preppers 1 says, damn, he needs 2 more cops.
But this guy's not going to bring us there, just so you know. This guy is not going to bring us there, so we'll have to bid him farewell. Anyone see lights in Clute? Anyone, anyone? 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 We'll check by Lakeview.
Leslie Swaggy says he's gonna try to distract you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with whatever way he goes, I'm going the opposite.
Clear for a vehicle on the drive.
Yeah, he's not gonna go wherever the stop is.
326. You need me to come sit on the car?
Gold Casket says I can't believe how immature this cop is.
And so this entire shift is this way, guys. It's not just him, this entire shift, and that's why we don't leave Clue.
Dean Vincent Music says I tell you what, some of these roads are dangors to drive on in this area, sinking in and all.
It's the entire shift, and that's why we don't go. That's why we're gonna go to days with this shift. We're gonna follow this shift whenever time they're working.
1784 says they are just being childish.
Yeah, and we're gonna not stop.
That return to a 2009 Toyota silver in color registered to a Todd Ashley Weaver out of Lake Jackson.
At Dean Vincent Music says, do we know when they are going on days yet?
Nope, we'll be there.
Melanie Syop 1784 says they think that you're going to give up.
Yeah. But I'm not. I'm not going to give up. Everyone's clear on the notes. That's good.
I'm going to get it around 9.
Senor Dasher OTR says should be switching shifts in December or January.
Yeah, around in there.
Leslie Swaggy says, so if they are sending notes and needing additional notes, how do they RLY communicate apt information? Or do they not?
I make it a pain in the ass for them. All I'm doing is making them work harder.
Alright, okay, everything's been working right for family. That's fine.
5412, you can just clear a call back in service.
Enjoy the pretty lights, but we gotta go.
And Nanny Goho says I lay flat and they hang weights from the end of the bed and attach my feet to it. It stretches the spine. I feel over and cracked one of my fusions. This is to stop it breaking right through.
Still by for you, Miss Page. Attention Albany EMS response in 3833 Mustang Road.
Leslie Swaggy says okay cool law so they don't communicate basically till they get on scene it is soon.
Yeah. Well, I make them have to write the address down because it's not automated.
And Nanny Goho says oops sorry about that. It was meant to be private.
Attention Albany EMS response in 3833 Mustang Road. A male that smokes marijuana, takes his body, feeling down, unable to stand. He is awake, breathing, and conscious. Common clear 2396.
The outside for 139, great physical disturbance between 2 males and 1 female. No weapons, no descriptions. And 1 female. No weapons, no descriptions. 34, clear back.
Alvin, just advise that the party separate.
Negative, be advised.
Alvin, just advise that the party separate.
negative.
Melanie Syep 1784 says then when John ends his live they will not use C notes.
They don't.
At Dean Vincent Music says I am waiting for the day one of them gets out for call and papers fall out with them because of all THSES notes they are taking law.
Or they run in and they're going to run out of paper, yeah.
Mom 2024 says, so has anybody put up their Christmas tree yet?
Nope, I have not.
Left takes control position.
Dispatch 6 is out to normal, 2920.4 by 9603.0, 3,500. Got 17 minutes to go to Herman, 68 inside, 65 outside.
Van Mom 2024 says me neither, John.
Roger, sir.
Melanie Syep 1784 says can they delete things off their body cams?
Yes. If they do anything wrong, it's more than likely deleted and they'll say it was a body cam malfunction. And you try putting a request for it, you're not going to get it.
Leah 1962 says my daughter put hers up the week before Halloween. Big Dave BCTX says my GF put ours up the day after Halloween and is slowly decorating it.
That's not a bad idea, slowly decorating it.
34, I'll be able to visit one out.
Melanie Syep 1784 says I'm allergic to artificial or real trees, so I only put one up if my mom comes to put it up and my boyfriend. Lion Preppers 1 says my grandkids put lights on my living tree. Inside a week before Christmas.
Caller stating there's 5 or 6 juveniles there, breaking into the bathrooms there. She's not entirely sure what they're doing. Can I get you out to Cherry Street, kind of by the baseball field? Caller stating there's 5 or 6 juveniles there, breaking into the bathrooms there. She's not entirely sure what they're doing.
Big Dave BCTX says my neighbors already picked Christmas lights up outside, so now the pressure's on.
Mine too. Mine too.
That's there.
Casket says being allergic to real trees is a huge problem.
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere.
5, we're going to be lifting for the east base for fuel with 3 on board.
Lion Peppers 1 says I have a Christmas
0 plus
on my porch.
5-1 and 464.
Roger 5, heavy lifting.
101M says, are we putting Christmas lights on Pearl?
No.
Melanie Melanie Syed 1784 says, yes, I know, I hate being allergic to trees.
C-Notes is my location, guys. Just so you know.
Go ahead.
Page 44, GCS 3, intubated, blood pressure 150/90, heart rate 62, respiration 180, 90% on the vent.
Melanie Syed 1784 says, what do you mean by your location?
Where I'm at.
Roger, 6. Good copy on patient report. MRN 150-290-830.
Leslie Swaggy says, where are we heading? Are you just driving around?
Want to show me out this vehicle. We'll be out at the
Melanie Syed 1784 says, oh, they can tell where you're at.
William Paul Henry 8223. William Paul Henry 8223. So we are occupied right now. We're checking the area.
426.
Being told that the juveniles are headed back to Southeast is good for Great Heights.
Roger, 3. Go ahead and respond to Greater Heights, Hotel 125, coming back to Memorial Herman TMC.
Southeast.
Go 6 to 18. Did you have a description of any of them? I think I got one walking this way, but I'm not sure. Negative, no description, just that there were about 5 or 6 of them. Go 6, show me on
Leslie Swaggy says, yes, I want one more.
I think I got one walking this way, but I'm not sure.
How you doing?
Leslie Swaggy says, John got annoyed WS.
If I pay you, can you give me a ride to Oyster Creek?
Man, I can't fit the bike in here. Sorry, man. You're welcome. Yeah, I wouldn't fit.
Thank you.
I'll have another one in West of it.
Shit, he's gonna get that guy. He's gonna get that guy. Maybe not. Maybe not.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, did he have bike lights?
Yes. Lit up like a Christmas tree.
5413, show me around TG, angle 10. 1. 32.
34 again. Thank you, go ahead. Golf 34 again.
At Barney Rebel 8704 says, how does John save half a pack of smokes? Not give a ride.
That's right.
Leslie Swaggy says, this day and age I don't trust no one to give a ride.
I can tell you from personal experience, I've given probably, I can't even count.
1911.
Only had an issue once.
1911.
68, 570.
Twice.
Clear on my control.
I'm tired of them knowing where I'm at, so I'm going to face the camera on me.
1911.
Texas Robert Victor Charles 2760. Clear on my control 2760. Could be a white Dodge Charger.
1911.
Copy 28 parking the front yard.
Go ahead.
Texas Robert Victor Charles 2760. Robert Victor Charles 2760. Gonna be a white Dodge Charger. Yeah.
11, clear.
Yeah.
Slick Rich says, hello officers.
I bet it's going to be the one place I didn't check, Old Angleton Road.
And Rise Dash and Dash Moonshine says, wave to the po-po. Leslie Swaggy says, why are they watching you when they are at work?
It's a good question. Guys, I literally end my stream and they start giving locations. And then it's C notes, C notes, C notes, C notes. They watch the stream. I don't know how else to tell you.
Patricia Boyd at 2730 Shady Creek. Gonna be on a black Dodge four-wheel. 1911 return.
911.
Patricia Boyd at 2730.
JC225__ says, imagine getting paid to hide from and follow around a civilian. Gold Casket says, I can see you.
It's me.
Z0er says, hey John.
Hey. He's fine.
What's on 10 4? Come back in. Thank you.
420, sir. 420, 431, 459, check for any message.
Z0er says, let us out of the trunk, we are a bit cramped.
What's on 10 4? Come back in. You too.
420, sir.
Gunnysage says they have something to hide or they wouldn't mind John filming.
You got it.
What's on him? Like my other apartment number, Hotel 125. 2 hours, 6 minutes of fuel, 10:51.
IN101M says, how do they know when we are done for the night?
Because it's 3 minutes.
Big Dave BCTX says Lake Jackson over there using C notes. Z0er says we follow all laws and we follow every single cop include. Leslie Swaggy says they are just shitty officers, sorry had to say it law.
Oh, they are. It's an entire shift full of bad officers. That's why we're here. Driving around aimlessly.
Z0er says where are we? Z0er says include.
We're in the Camaro.
David 041873 says if you leave the camera towards you they can't see where you're at.
Right.
Z0er says okay.
Right. They can look at me. They love me, so they love looking at me.
The subject I was with Luz. We checked out the bathroom over at the baseball field. There doesn't appear to be any damage. You can show our units tonight.
Oh. So somebody made it up?
Two aircraft shut down by
Z0er says they can their favorite person.
04 recovers Motel Point.
7504, you can show me 10-8 information. Everything checks clear. Tudor Browns is closed for the day.
10-4.
7504, you can show me 10-8 information. Everything checks clear. Tudor Browns is closed for the day.
At Ed101M says wow, flipping the camera. Good idea. Leslie Swaggy says what is going on W this bathroom situation?
Allegedly, there were some kids breaking in the bathroom.
Wicked Clowns 83 says anything ever come out about that girl in the field, John?
Nope. I mean, we're not going to. That doesn't sound like the type of call that they're going to put in the paper.
Barnett, Lake Jackson, cleared valid entrance to runway 216
Melanie Syop 1784 says 203 notes.
Go ahead and show me off duty. Next coverage, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Thanks. That's good.
for patient report.
Another call
Space for Phil.
for see additional notes.
Roger 5, freight, flight 3, flight number 7455, MRN.
I think I know where they are though.
786.
Rich says, little do these officers know this is all just a ploy to get them to increase their reading and writing skills.
Yes.
David 041873 says, hey 203, we know you're watching at least say hi.
Post arrest times 4, most recently at 2249. Patient intubated with a GCS of 3. Blood pressure is 86/65. Heart rate of 85. Frida 19. 99% on the vent. Patient is receiving dopamine, fentanyl, norepi. Coming out of Memorial Hermann Greater Heights, ER bed 17. Going into Memorial Hermann TMC. Bed assignment still pending. Break, life flight 6, I have you on the pad. 5413, shows that last one. Everything's seen us.
I got a rush.
Is reporting view at 700, but it's more of a layer directly over top Med Center and over downtown.
Rich says it's very important that we have mirrored law enforcement departments.
Everything east of the Baytown Airport is coming in at about 800 foot ceilings now, so if you got the fuel coming back, some promotion file.
Melanie Syed 1784 says, are you going where you think they are jogged?
Yes.
Well, with that being said, dispatch, and I'm looking at the weather down here in the south, and it's getting a little skosh as well. I'm going to have to turn this off because I won't have a way to get out of Greater Heights if the weather drops.
Rogers, aborting for weather.
Alright, flight 3 is at 10922.1 and 9526.7.
I just heard him say, do you need EMS or fire?
At Dan Vincent Music says a voting FPR weather where?
I don't know.
Sure, you see that.
You know, I think these guys are doing nothing. I think they're not actually doing anything, and they're just running around saying C notes. I don't think they're doing a damn thing. I think they're a typical welfare recipient cop doing nothing. That's what I think they're doing.
Anyway, it's not even my signal.
Yes, sir.
Not clear for a Dino.
Gunnysage says they're just turning the radio off.
It's completely pointless. I mean, this shift is the shift that ran into my car
501
reading the computers while they're driving.
Again, 501.
That's this same shift.
70.
That's this exact same shift.
You can show me your other college work.
Slick Rich says if the officers get exhausted writing notes, they will be too lazy to write reports for small infractions.
He just said, show me en route to College Park. He's not really going to College Park. Just so you know, like, I'm not stupid.
You can show me en route to College Park. I'm not arrived yet.
Yeah, he's trying to throw me off. He's trying to get me to College Park, is what he's trying to do.
Yes, with 7 Palace.
And Sorth Peng 8046 says, hey Nanny and John, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Yes.
41146904. 41146904.
Leslie Swaggy says no one is on the streets lol.
I know. That's why, and the scanner's dead, guys. I'm literally just focusing on clues. That's what I'm gonna do. He might have said you can show me around College Park because it's an accident. They know I don't really film accidents, so.
1961 says show of 1,000.
Thank
Stream
you.
Elements says TikiCat 1961 just cheered 1,000 bits.
TikiCat, thank you so
Stream
much.
Elements says TikiCat 1961 just subscribed for 9 months in a row.
TikiCat, we had a baby, thank you.
Slick Rich says I'm going to warm up some Chinese food. One of those nice pork fried rice combos. Num nums incoming. At Ad101M says cool cop seen by the College John.
Alright. So it's an accident. I don't really cover accidents, so they know that. I knew there was an accident because they said, do you need fire or EMS? All right, this is College Park right here. I'll play. Or,
Go ahead. Ball back 33, disregard. 25 ball back 33, you can disregard.
man, they're way back in there. I can see the lights, but I don't know where they're at. Either that or they're Christmas lights. Man, it might be the Christmas lights.
119, still clear upon activated.
03, Christian on Unit 2. Tom Roberts, right, 2313. Tom Roberts,
Tiki
right,
Cat 1961 says 3.
And there you have it.
Dispatch, Red Duke 5, we're leaving the east base for Dave Dwayne Hooks to dump off on fuel there. We've got 3 on board, 2+1, 5, IFR. Roger, 5, have you looking?
Yeah, good attempt to deal.
At Ad101M says, wow, where he goes so fast. Are they watching the stream?
Yes. Unless it's up here, they lied about the location.
Michelle 210 says 11.
Attention Freeport EMS, attention Freeport EMS. You need en route, 22-year-old female, throwing up. She is awake and conscious. Caller states she possibly may have took something. It's going to be at 1430 West Broad Street. That's 1430 West Broad Street. This is going to be first call, first tone at 2355. You need en route for West Broad Street. That's 430 West Broad Street. This is going to be first call, first tone at 2355.
If I can prove that there was no call on College Park, and the dispatcher wrote that down in anywhere, then that would be falsifying a government document.
5415 Jones Road. Can you revise the room number, please? And it's going to be room 601 on the expressway. 10-4, thank you.
Yeah, College Park my ass.
And Sorthpeng8046 says, John is funny tonight. How is your pet gator, John?
Yeah, see, there's
Chastity _ Goss says it's the taking advantage of the power behind the badge that is awful.
Does this look like
They
College
also
Park
don't
to you guys?
realize if they wasn't so childish we wouldn't stay on them like we do, but the notes show they are wanting to hide from being exposed to not doing their job correctly.
Does this look like
It's
College
sad for the citizens of Clute, honestly.
Does this look like College Park?
10 says dispatcher log is public knowledge.
Yeah, all this. He's gonna get in trouble for falsifying a government document, and I will stick with it. College Park, whatever, man. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Stream Elements says Miss You Scrappy just subscribed. Stream Elements says Harley Chic 77,541 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Samanthac 23 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Sierra Rose 92 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Moranonymity just subscribed. Stream Elements says Eschultz 12 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Dion PW just subscribed. Stream Elements says JustB5 just subscribed. Stream Elements says DG Call Day 787 just subscribed. Stream Elements says The Brand OJ just subscribed. Stream Elements says Mycroft 1956 just subscribed. Stream Elements says Energy Drinkfian 007 just subscribed.
Thank you for the subscriptions.
Stream Elements says Martinshi 05 just subscribed. Leslie Swaggy says
You don't have to take the test. You don't have to.
8046 says no John.
You don't have to take the test.
One says what just happened.
You can refuse to take the test. Laid off janitor, thank you so much for the subs. No. No, you don't have to take the test. You don't have to take the test. I don't advise you to do it. You're interviewing for your freedom right now?
1004, so on and so forth.
You shut up.
Both legs straight.
Fuck out behind me. Go somewhere else. Fuck from behind me. Get the fuck from behind me. Stop getting behind me. I don't trust you. Citizen safety, move your ass. They're gonna arrest you anyway. Just so you know, you can't talk your way out of this. I'm telling you, don't take the test. They're gonna arrest you anyway. All right, I tried to warn you.
I have fucking iron issues. I have biggies.
Do you think you're not going to be able to do this?
I have a big biggie.
You want to try it on your own?
No, se fue por con lo que es. Good.
You got silver on a 2020 Chevy. 5, out of Lake Jackson. $300.
Guys, give me one so the audio's okay. I tried to tell you. All you just did is provide evidence against yourself.
All you did was just record fucking video.
Right. I'm here. I was here for you. I tried to warn you. I told you this is how it was going to turn out.
You just recorded fucking video.
I told you not to take the test.
What do I have to do?
Just say I don't answer questions. I plead the fifth. Talk to my attorney. That's their only option at that point. They're already going to arrest you the moment they have you get out of the car. What are you doing behind me, man? Get out from behind me. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Go, man. The suspect's up there. I'm on the sidewalk.
Making sure you're not doing nothing.
What am I going to do?
You seem awfully hostile. Making sure
No, I'm tired of your shit, man. I'm tired of your shit.
You don't have to be here.
No, I have to be here. See, I want to go to other towns, but you guys are the shadiest people in town, so I got to stay here. Like, I'd rather go around to other places, honestly. I don't want to be here. Hey, when do we switch the days, man? Hey, when do we switch the days? All right, you guys can talk now. Hey, when do you guys go on days? They don't talk to the press. All right, you guys can talk now.
Renegement says by Creek. Bubba the big truck guy says fuck shitty C notes. Leslie Swaggy says fuck you Clute. 416 says smart ass cops. Wicked Clowns 83 says FKC notes. Michelle 210 says asterisk 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 cops. KY Girl Stephanie says smart ass cops. Ryan 152,793 says make 203 out bitch. Bama Roll Tide 66 says if you aren't doing anything wrong you won't have to hide dude.
How you doing, man?
I didn't need this.
I hear you. You okay? You need EMS? You look like you're holding your neck.
No, ain't my neck, it's my back.
Oh, man. You need EMS?
No.
All right. All right.
I think I could be right. I moved from Katy to get away from this.
I'm bothering somebody?
20327 for passenger on unit.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm bothering somebody.
Yeah, he's gonna give you all that info.
Guys, the system is not going to fuck itself. I can just tell you that much. It's not going to fuck itself. Sorry for cussing, it's after dark. You don't have to do the blood test either. It's your choice.
Michelle 210 says this shift of cops are crooked.
Yeah.
Ryan 152,793 says now she getting a Dewey.
Yeah, I tried to tell her. You have nothing to gain, man. Nothing. She said, you didn't warn me. Did I not warn her, guys? She said, you didn't warn me. I did warn you.
Michelle 210 says she won't listen. Ad101M says why she take the test wow. At Deanne Benson Music says all you can do is try to save them.
I tried to warn her.
Whipped Up Wishes says no you did, she just didn't listen.
Excuse me. I don't know why I just did that. That was so rude. I guess I've been holding that in a while. I believe that's the first time I've ever done that on stream.
Ryan 152,793 says what did she hit?
That other car.
Samantha 23 says what did she hit? Whipped Up Wishes says ha 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 ha. Leslie Swaggy says she literally told you shut up. Donna _Sharp says she said to shut up. That's not our fault law.
Yeah.
At Ad101M says she said she was sacred and didn't know.
He put on his side.
Kisper says, do you feel better, John?
I do, sorry.
The big truck guy says, John, where's your manners law?
I'm sorry, I said
Cassidy
excuse me.
Goss says, it's sad some people let a badge swell their head up and make them feel powerful, and that's not what it is made to be. At Ad101M says, wow, just farted on stream, John. Strikes of Blue says law. Andy AM says better to get it out to avoid tummy ache law.
There you go. Hi guys, I think they're plotting to arrest me, but if they're going to. He came back to, I was all the way at this car, right? You guys saw where the other car was. So the other cop walks over here to this car and he says, she says he's bothering. I left there like 5 minutes ago. I wasn't there 5 minutes ago.
Mr. Scan, that was hilarious.
Last name Reyes, first name spelling David, Edward, Mary, Edward, Tom, Robert, Ida, Ocean, 11706.
5412 around.
I mean, she could also be in court and say there was a...
Vincent Music says, John, you should have kept moving and made him get his steps in.
Did you guys see that?
Janitor says, howdy.
Howdy.
Don't shoot. Friendly here.
Hi, laid off janitor.
210 says, hey, Klug, what sneaky shit you going to try next?
Hey, guys. Laid off janitor, thank you so much for the gifted subs, by the way. So, did you guys see I made him follow me everywhere?
Lift Up Wishes says he was trying to taunt and intimidate you big time.
What he was trying to... You guys understand what he was trying to do, right? He's trying to get me with interference.
Leslie Swaggy says you better not get arrested.
I might.
83 says 203 is a creeper.
Yeah. So here's what he's trying to do, guys. He's trying to get me for interference. Because my mission is always not to come between the cop and the suspect, right? So if I'm clearly demonstrating that I'm trying to not do that and he's following me, that shit ain't gonna work, right? And that's why I did that. That's why I documented. I moved. He followed me, because that's the very definition of interference. It's a physical act. Speech is a defense to prosecution. So, but he kept putting me in a space, by getting behind me, he's putting me in a space where could be interference. So, yeah, that's the play there. And that's why I wanted to document. When I moved, he moved. I was clearly trying to get out of his way. We're over here, guys. He said, you seem awfully hostile tonight. I'm not. I'm living the dream, man. I am not hostile. I come in peace. I can't believe that girl said you didn't try to warn me. Clearly tried to warn you. And that was fun. I'm gonna get out of here before they get me. You guys understood what he was doing, right?
He says 203 is a booty toucher.
I mean, if I can demonstrate...
Michelle 210 says she's under the influence according to police.
Right, allegedly. We don't know that. We don't know.
Chastity_Ga says if they don't change today soon, I think all the streamers close by should all come spend a night include. I think the cops would absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Frankenstar says cheer 100.
Thank you, Frankenstar.
Stream Elements says Frankenstar just cheered 100 bits.
Frankenstar, thank you so much.
Leslie Swaggy says, John, this is giving me anger. Slick Rich says maybe she was too tipsy to understand what you were saying.
I clearly said, I don't know how to make it any plainer than don't take the test. And normally I'm just a fly on the wall, but this shift got me having to do things differently. They want to adjust, I have to adjust the way I do things. I don't do it to be an asshole. I do it out, everything I do is out of love for people. And tried to throw me off by saying I'm on my en route to College Park. That was pretty good, right? He said, we clearly drove down College Park. We didn't see nothing. But I knew it. I mean, I knew what I was walking into when I did. I knew that was a ploy to try to throw me off.
Michelle 210 says she was an asshole. Slick Rich says you are a public defender.
Do you guys think if I didn't have my own video, And you guys watching, do you think they would have taken me out?
83 says, wanna bet she in the car singing the blues law. At Ad101M says everything we do if for the love of the people, even burping. Michelle 210 says 13.
That was rude. I apologize, guys. You guys know I normally don't do that on stream. One time I did pee on stream, though. That did happen. Accidentally.
At Kevin Bondi 01 says you should have farted when the cop was behind you.
Well, I did my best to avoid him. Did I not? I think I can clearly demonstrate. I'm trying to stay a good distance away and stay out of their way.
Frankenstar says, so did they say C notes then try to throw you off about College Park?
Yes, which is what I knew they were doing already. I just wanted to go prove it.
Whipped Up Wishes says, I really thought he was going to arrest you.
It'll happen eventually. They'll get me eventually, guys. This shift will get me eventually. I have no doubt. I have zero doubt. At one point, they're going to arrest me. I have no doubt in my mind. That cop told me to shut up. That's not nice. James Freeman got arrested for saying shut up, but I guess it's okay for cops to tell us to shut up. I mean, they have a lot of power. They can destroy us. They could shoot us, say they were scared, and get away with it.
At Deanne Vincent Music says we should start a savings account for John's bail money for this shift law.
No, they will eventually get me, guys. They've had enough of my shit. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going. As a matter of fact, we got 106 miles of gas. We may fill up and keep going. Is tonight the night they take me out, guys?
Leslie Swaggy says you don't have to answer, but how does RGF feel about you doing this? If my husband did it, I would be scared of him going to jail law.
Here's the thing. I'm going to turn it down so I can explain this. That's
Wicked
an actual...
Clowns 83 says don't worry, John.
That's a very good question. How does my girlfriend think? What does she think about me doing this? My girlfriend knows what I was like before I did this. She was involved with me during the stage where I was destroying myself. Like, everything I do is controlled chaos, guys. Like, I know that guy's trying to set me up for interference, right? She was with me, and she knows what John was like before I started doing this. Before saving other people actually saved me. Yes, it comes with some arrest. It's still better than the person I was before I did this and the anger I had then. It's still better. I'm not angry, guys. I don't do this out of anger. If I did this out of anger, I'd be dead or in prison already.
The caller was refusing to give me any information, was reluctant to give me his location, and is advising that he doesn't need anyone. I advise that you are still in the services.
Then why call?
And SwordPay8046 says what happened if she were mad at you.
Correct. He's able to give you that. Or...
If she was mad at me, I think she knows the alternative. I would go back to the same person I was before. I would go back to the same person. I mean, I'm a lot better since then, but still.
At Deanne Vincent Music says we have Wacky Warning Wednesday and Free Friday. Do we have a saying for Thursday yet?
The only one, everybody wants to say Thirsty Thursday, but when we come up with that, then people take it too far and they start making fun of the suspect or the alleged suspect. So I don't like that one. I don't have anything for Thursday.
0742 0850 0742
Did that not, I mean, am I right? She was already under arrest the moment she got out of the car. Was I wrong?
Stream Elements says stream is now live. At Deanne Vincent Music says John, I think you got a new clip for the channel tonight law.
Was it, did at one point did the stream go down? Is that what I saw? Did the stream go down at one point, or was there an audio problem or something?
At Russell Moro-KT9F says I am still here, all still enjoying the ride.
Did the stream
Clowns 83 says I always thought Thursday was Call Friday's lil drunk cousin.
That's right, that's all I have. It's just not too rememberable.
Michelle 210 says no. Laid off janitor says yes. I manually added it to the site just now so the VOD will show.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Michelle 210 says wave sound.
Very good. Because I saw you guys maybe...
Slick Rich says it was dropping.
It was? Okay. I think I parked under a tree, maybe? I have to go back and see. How was it on YouTube?
At Deanne Vincent Music says no, the stream didn't go down, but your mic sounded like it was having random gust of wind.
Oh, it was pretty.
At Russell Moro-KT9F says not here, Sarge.
Okay,
Gunsage says stop being bastards and live your life Thursdays. Frankenstein says yes. Frankenstein says yes, it was lagging.
Okay.
And Russell Moro-KT9F says sluggish.
Sluggish, okay.
Michelle 210 says the sound was doing the waves.
The waves. What was it doing last time that happened? On YouTube? Or on Twitch?
At Barney Rebel 8704 says it didn't go down for me. Laid off janitor says it restarted 25 minutes ago.
Gotcha.
At Rise Dash and Dash Moonshine says you should make the cop standing behind you your thumbnail for this video, LOL. At Sorth Pang 8046 says John should do a writing on the cop. Michelle 210 says kick was fine.
Okay,
Michelle
good.
210 says microphone kick.
First name spelling David Edward Mary Edward Tom Robert Ida Ocean 11706.
At Deanne Vincent Music says yes, YouTube, the waves was on YouTube.
Okay.
At Russell Moro-KT9F says YP YouTube.
Alright, I think I know the fix for the wet. Are the waves gone now? Are the waves happening now?
At Kevin Bondi 01 says, well, to be honest, you told him to get the fuck away from you, law.
I kind of did. I mean, why stand behind me like that, man? I mean,
at Deanne Vincent Music says waves are gone now.
Very good.
Michelle 210 says yes, gone.
Okay. It must have been in the area.
Leslie Swaggy says John, don't end anytime soon, I could watch all night law.
Well,
and Russell Moro-KT9F says good now.
Okay, good.
Michelle 210 says freedom of speech isn't a crime.
It's definitely not. I mean, that video would not be very jury friendly, but still. Why that man gotta always stand behind me? What am I gonna do? I've been doing this 7 years. I can promise you I haven't attacked one single cop or one single person. Not one time have I ever done anything of that nature.
And Russell-KT9F says our governor says so. At Sorth Pang 8046 says YouTube is fine to John.
Very good.
Laid off janitor says if you hear random water spraying, it's John's power washer bot script running on his streaming PC to get upgraded side. Michelle 210 says 20 feet, stand back 20 feet. Strikes of Blue says, are you taking next Thursday off?
No. No, because I look at it this way. There's some people that watch my stream that depend on us for as a family, right? And people need their family the most on holidays, so no.
Michelle 210 says turn around and cough, say damn COVID. Texas Man the Legend says just got back. Did Sergeant Shwamalama Ding Dong stand behind you?
Yeah, it was a standoff. A stand behind off? I don't know.
Michelle 210 says 64. At Deanne Vincent Music says we are what you call a good screwed up family law.
Right. Yeah, the holidays are tough for people. They're tough. And usually the holidays are a bunch of domestic problems.
Strikes of Blue says, did you go to that city council meeting?
No, I thought it was at 7, it was at 6, so I found out at 5:30 it was at 6, and it was too far away.
Michelle 210 says holidays are usually busy.
Yeah.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, what city was it in?
Just now, Clute.
At WrestleMoro-KT9F says, glad they passed EBT for families. Michelle 210 says Thanksgiving is good for at least a domestic.
Always. Honestly, most of the calls I can't even broadcast because they're of a sensitive nature.
Strikes of Blue says, do you know the outcome?
Outcome.
Texas
No.
Man the Legend says, I had to take Mrs. Legend out for a night on the town. Did I miss much?
If you just saw the stop a minute ago, that was pretty much the night. Other than that, just some BS
Michelle
stuff.
210 says Christmas is more M's calls for depression.
Yeah. Sector JG is not clear.
At WrestleMoro-KT9F says family is Thanksgiving.
And I'm very fortunate, you guys, because I get to take my kids to school, pick them up. I see Pam all day. So I'm actually pretty fortunate.
Strikes of Blue says, who's driving the truck tonight?
I don't know. I haven't seen the truck all night, so.
Texas Man the Legend says, John, if you're out on Thursday and start feeling lonely, I'll come stand behind you.
Yeah, this shift will arrest me eventually, guys. You know that, right? Like, it's not a matter of if, but when.
At WrestleMoro-KT9F says, we part your family here, Sarge.
That's right. It's not a matter of if, but when. I just better be right. That's all I gotta say. I better be right.
Michelle 210 says, code the trunk is full on Sector JG. At Deanne Vincent Music says, the cop brought a new meaning to stand by your man law. Texas Man the Legend says, sad thing is, they don't have to be right.
Yeah. Nope. You can't beat the ride. You definitely can't beat the ride.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, like you said, the system ain't going to fuck itself.
Sorry for saying that. Oh man, where are you going? I was just coming. Uh-oh. Has he got his eye on the guy at the car wash? Has he got his eye on the guy at the car wash? What, is it something I said? He just drove by the guy at the car wash, so.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, oh no, John is here, leave that guy alone, law. Strikes of Blue says that's the Until with the brakes you can hear a mile away.
The unit with the brakes you can hear a mile away?
Strikes of Blue says we have a standoff.
556 East Base, 556 East Base. We need a weather checkpoint utility transfer coming out of Omaha, going back to Lamar Herman TNC.
Michelle 210 says code the trunk is full at the car wash. Wicked Clowns 83 says do you think he waiting for the guy at the car wash to leave?
Not sure. I quit trying to guess what they're doing.
Texas Man the Legend says they've decided to stand in front of you now.
Sector change.
And Rise Dash and Dash Moonshine says we need some Western music for this stare off.
I was wondering if I get a copyright strike for playing it, but I thought about the same thing. Godspeed, guy at the car wash.
Michelle 210 says he's trying to aggravate you.
I don't get aggravated. I mean, actually, I prefer sitting...
Strikes of Blue says his plan is in play.
I don't get aggravated.
At WrestleMoro-KT9F says Sarge, I'm up in St. Louis, Missouri. I think we under same time zone. It's 12:32 am here.
Ooh, saved your red car. Don't go away, mad. Just go away.
Dispatch 556, the weather looks good for now for Baptist Beaumont. We're going to stop off at East Basin again.
And WrestleMoro-KT9F says what time feet?
It's 12:33. I'm in the Central Time Zone.
Left Flight 6 Med Crew, this patient is an 18-year-old on high flow at 30%.
And WrestleMoro-KT9F says so, same zone. At Kevin Bondi 01 says, and then after they arrest you, they'll probably plant shit in your car too.
That is a concern. I just want to say, I'm pretty old and have never had a drug charge, so I don't do drugs. There's not going to be drugs in my car.
Roger, 5 heavy lifted.
Michelle 210 says 19. And Russell Moro-KT9F says that's a possibility. Bad cops. Michelle 210 says, why is it I want a root beer float at this moment?
That's pretty random.
Lion Preppers 1 says, do you have a cop on our backside?
I didn't know if he's going to turn around and get behind me.
Lion Preppers 1 says KK. At Barney Rebel 8704 says you need some of the fart spray for when they follow you around again like that prom.
They give me with assault.
Michelle 210 says, can you do split screen?
Yeah, I tried that once and people got sick watching. I had one in back.
Swaggy says these PPL can't even be parked W out the cops pulling them over.
Yeah. So I tried that once and people got sick. One camera in the back and one camera in the front.
Stream Element says thank you for following Netchin21.
Netchin, thank you so much. Netchin21, thank you for the follow. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC
Texas
Scanner.
Man the Legend says cheer 20.
Thank you,
Stream
Texas
Element
Man.
says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 20 bits.
This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. Thank you, Texas Man. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions.
Michelle 210 says, yeah, I just wonder where cop is waves are back BTW. And Russell Moro-KT9F says that kind of cop can be suspended or fired if guilty with suing the department. At Deanne Vincent Music says, John, you Mike is doing waves again now.
Okay. He's coming back the other way now.
03 knots.
Let me take a look at that really quick. See if I can't fix the waves.
Andy AM says this whole time I thought it was your defrost law.
It might be. Is it better now? Is it better now?
$1-4.
Michelle 210 says it is gone now.
Oh, it might be my defrost then. But it was doing it on that stop, and that wouldn't be the defrost then. Let's see, desktop audio, let me mute that. Microphone, let me mute that.
Andy AM says yes. Stream Elements says thank you for following Iced Hateo 514.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Bold Casket says gone.
Very good.
Michelle 210 says no, it's waves like the other night. Defrost sounds like white noise.
Okay, let me see.
Leslie Swaggy says oh John, don't send a text, they will pull you over law.
Yeah.
Didn't they stop that lady there for texting law?
Yes. Trying to do, even try to do the right thing.
At Deanne Vincent Music says, would Pam ever ride with you while doing this?
No, I don't want her to. Because...
Stream Elements says thank you for following X_L_Mondo_X.
Thank you for the follow.
Michelle 210 says we are good now.
Okay, I think I know what it was. All right, so she consented to the blood test, guys, just so you know. They just now read it?
Michelle 210 says she's a fool.
Well, you got to decide. Automatic 6-month suspension if you refuse.
Melanie Syop 1784 says did she pass for the blood work? Whipped Up Wishes says wow.
So that's a long time to do that, to wait. That's a long time. Unless that's behind. Unless that's behind. Let me see if that's behind. Nope. That seems like a long time.
At Deanne Vincent Music says I thought it was automatic suspend for her.
Yes, for refusing, yes. And they might even get a warrant to eventually get your blood.
Michelle 210 says 6 months or 6 months and 10K.
Well, no, I'm talking about if you refuse. That's automatic. Well, it's not automatic. You have to, in 14 days after a DUI arrest, you have to request a, I'm gonna sound dumb here. There's some sort of hearing you have to request within 14 days to avoid the suspension. And I can't remember what the name of the hearing is. Most people just don't know about it, and then their license just gets suspended. But I can't think of what the hearing name is right now. Anybody know in the chat?
Melanie Syop 1784 says a warrant sheet would be a sober by the time a warrant comes back.
Right, now you see what I'm saying. Time is on your side. Also, my best advice is don't drink and drive, just so you know. Nobody wants drunk drivers on the road. I'm not trying to tell you.
Melanie Syop 1784 says so it would be pointless.
No. I don't know. None of us want drunk drivers on the road. That light is kind of hard to see, though. That stop sign, I mean.
At Deanne Vincent Music says administrative license revocation hearing is what it is called.
Thank you. That's it, yes. Yeah, that's what it's called, guys. And I think it happens within 14 days, but most people don't know it exists.
Wicked Clowns 83 says it's 2025. There are way more better options to take than drinking and driving.
I agree. Plus, I'm out all night. I'm out all night. If I can't pick you up in the Camaro, we'll get somebody that can.
At Dean Vincent Music says you have 15 days to request it.
Oh, it's not automatic. You have to request it. Gotcha.
Michelle 210 says 8.
15 days to request it. Gotcha. So it isn't automatic.
At Barney Rebel 8704 says, so what's the point in refusing a bloodiest then?
What's up, man?
Whipped Up Licious says, is Dasher still around?
Twitch, Kick, and
He's helped
YouTube.
Before too.
You going down there to get the car?
I just got back from it.
Oh, is you getting 2 of them or 1?
Just one.
Just
the
one?
Other one was gone.
Oh, okay.
Be careful, man.
All right.
Holler at me if you need something.
Will do. That's Dylan, the tow truck driver. He's a cool dude.
Melanie Syop 1784 says he sounds cool.
Yeah.
Chastity _ Goss says, John, did you say she did consent to the blood test?
Yes. Yeah, she said, yeah, I think it's very weird because I had already walked away and she said I was bothering her. But I wasn't even around. That cop walked all the way back over there. I don't know if it's going to come out on video
Michelle
or audio
210
or not.
says Dylan is busy on C notes shift.
That's right. So, did you guys catch that dynamic? I walked away, and the cop came over there and said I was bothering her. I had left already. I wasn't going to stick out. I wasn't going to go record the DIC because I would have had to stand in the road to do it. So, I wasn't going to take. I had already pissed him off, so I wasn't going to make it that easy. What do you guys think?
Michelle 210 says cops are tow truck drivers' revenue.
It's true. They make a lot of revenue. It's a cycle that people get stuck in, man. And this is so quiet and peaceful right now, compared to how it is normally.
Dispatch, Red Duke 6 is looking for East Base.
Lifelight, you're ruining the vibe, man.
It'll be 1 plus 10 and IFR.
Roger 6, how you listen?
So here's the thing. You guys notice I acted different on that scene, right?
Michelle 210 says you said the Q word.
Yeah, I did. I acted different on that scene, but if you change your tactics, I'm going to change mine. Alright, we're going to go around one more time. Oops, sorry, I yawned.
Bubba the big truck guy says quiet, quiet, quiet law.
I guess you get it out of your system, guys. I said it.
Michelle 210 says guess we should call it a night, wink wink. Andrew R 8377 says good night, John and chat.
Good night, Andrew. Thank you so much for your help earlier, man. That was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you.
5412 at the hospital.
You know, it's funny how
Leslie Swaggy says, John, you trying to leave us for the night?
No.
Dean Vincent Music says, I thought it was interesting on that stop when the guy said he moved away from Katie to get away from this stuff.
Yeah.
Andrew R 8377 says, no problem anytime.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I didn't have a clue what to do, so.
Michelle 210 says, good night, everyone.
Good night, Michelle. No, if they're gonna arrest me, let's get it over with for tonight, so. Let's just get the arrest over. Even though I'm just misunderstood.
Leslie Swaggy says, John, stream 24 hours JK Law.
Man.
At Dean Vincent Music says the road sounds like you are riding a slow horse Law.
It's this road.
Leslie Swaggy says, I might not talk much, but trust I am not asleep. I am definitely watching Law.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here, everybody. Even lurkers. You guys do make a difference. Man, they got quiet, didn't they? Did we shut them down?
Bold Casket says same. 903 Print Guy says lurking is best LOL.
The cop was lurking
and
on
Russell Moro-KT9F says welcome Sarge. At Dean Vincent Music says they did get quiet.
No more of that. See notes, see the notes of the location of the notes.
Vandmom 2024 says yes.
I mean, if you're gonna troll me, I'm gonna troll you right back. Because the note stuff is legit, just to troll us. It's not even natural to use notes that many times in a conversation. You just insert the word note.
1784 says I hope this weekend will be a good shift. And Russell Moro-KT9F says he chased cops off.
Coming up to 1462.
Oh, that's far away.
Okay. 3520 down with her.
Clear.
27, you tell me copy.
Clear. 45 on the channel.
He's not stopping?
Yeah, go ahead and give it to me. We just crossed 14.
At Dean Vincent Music says I wonder if any of them say C notes to someone at home law.
I'm gonna turn you guys down because there's possibly a chase. Coming down 288.
3522, I'll call it.
Clear.
I'm gonna turn you guys down so we can capture the traffic. So it's at 1462 and 288. So I don't know how fast he's going. So if
3522, we're southbound 288, just went over 1462, speed 60.
That's there, crossing 1462, speed to 60.
put my top up in case we have to go fast.
I'm on the future, Cliff right now. 59413. 59413.
10-4.
3522, we're coming to a stop. South of 1462.
He's stopping.
There.
What the heck is that? Is there a tree in my... Sounds like a tree.
28 is Paul Sam George. 5962.
Okay.
Alright, he stopped. I'll turn you guys back up. Oh man, my windshield just busted out in the back when I closed it. Check this out, guys. That's the last thing I needed.
3525. Let him stop. You can send one more and then disregard anybody else going.
Yeah, clear. We have a trip right around.
Van Mom 2024 says what? At Russell Morrow-KT9F says I know this brings back Flash Black due to military service.
Someone threw a rock at me or something, guys.
I'm down for right station now.
Van Mom 2024 says OMG. JC225 _ says oh no please say psych. Leslie Swaggy says what? JC225 _ says no.
No
Dean Vincent Music says so he stopped on 1462 in Rosharon.
Yeah, and my windshield is broke.
Casket says holy shit. 903 print guy says what the fuck. At Russell Morrow-KT9F says yes. At Dean Vincent Music says that sucks. JC225 _ says WTF. Leslie Swaggy says what the fuck KKK.
I know.
At Russell Morrow-KT9F says take pics. Lenigment says OMG. KY Girl Stephanie says ohm.
That's gonna bust.
Dean Vincent Music says could that get you a ticket being busted?
Nah.
Melanie Syop 1784 says OMG. Bayou Preppers 1 says someone threw a rock at you WTF.
I don't know what it was.
At Russell Morrow-KT9F says glass don't shatter like that. David 041873 says something hit it. 903 print guy says that's a punk motherfucker that done that.
Mm-hmm.
At Russell Morrow-KT9F says look and dent.
Well, those two cars came by at the same time, but it's all right. It's all right.
That's 3 South Base, 3 South Base. Need a weather check for a facility transfer.
Leslie Swaggy says you'd be so angry law.
Huh?
Coming back to Memorial.
Yeah, that's why we have insurance. I mean, I'll see how much it's going to cost me. Someone look up, replace a convertible Camaro back window. See what I'm looking at. I'm going to go slow because all that
and
glass...
Russell Morrow-KT9F says sorry, Sarge.
That last one for this back to the path going out. Also next to the Valero.
At Dean Vincent Music says looking it up now.
2019. What am I looking at?
Wicked Clowns 83 says what year? Bold Casket says. And Russell Morrow-KT9F says maybe 160 max.
Oh, that's not bad.
Appreciate it. I think that's going to be the vehicle as well. I believe it's running one.
It's just coming in the car.
One says you need to file a report.
Yeah, I gotta just mosey home. Put my hazards on, so I gotta go slow. Every bump I hit is...
Bayou Preppers 1 says to give it to your insurance. Strikes of Blue says replacing a Camaro convertible's back window can cost anywhere from $200 to $450 or more, depending on the parts and labor. Parts alone may range from $100 to $400, while labor can add another $50 to $150. Lenadman says take a picture.
I did. I mean, we all have a video. I will take a picture though. I don't know, maybe my insurance has, yeah, it's out
and
now.
Russell Moro-KT9F says, did you take pics?
Yeah, we have video just now. You guys saw it.
JC225__ says, so sorry that happened to you. And Russell Moro-KT9F says, that's too much. JC225__ says, that sucks. At Dean Vincent Music says, their roads ain't smooth for that. Wicked Clowns 83 says, I'm sorry that happened, John.
Well, it happened when I was putting the top up, so.
Casket says. And Russell Moro-KT9F says, we even heard it.
Yeah.
Leslie Swaggy says, oh no, John, no more tonight.
No more tonight. Yeah, I can't keep driving around like that.
And 8704 says, I started a GoFundMe for John's window replacement.
Oh, thanks.
Bold Casket says, can't post the clip. Sorry.
That's all right. All right. Well, casualties of war, I guess. Look, he's saying C notes, he's ending.
At Dean Vincent Music says, they said if you put the top up with the windows up, the pressure change can break the window.
No, the windows were up. The windows come down automatically.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, got a Venom, would love to donate. Strikes of
Venmo,
Blue says,
yes.
they're watching. 903 Print Guy says, time to chill.
Yeah.
David 041873 says, it was like someone threw something at it.
Yeah.
JC225__ says, poor Pearl didn't deserve this.
Where'd you guys go? There you are.
And Russell Moro-KT9F says, I'd put tape to prevent interior glass.
Yeah, that's why I'm going home, so I could deal with that. All right, we may be out of commission for a little bit, guys. I'm just trying to see if there's...
Leslie Swaggy says, so much has happened, TN Law. And Russell Moro-KT9F says, Onu. Strikes of Blue says, no streams for a while maybe.
Well, we'll see.
_50 says, what happened?
We don't know. We don't know. We heard a loud thud hit the car, and then the window was broke, so...
And Russell Moro-KT9F says, I feel bad.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll talk with you guys in Discord. I'll keep everybody updated. Temporary setback. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the bits and subscriptions, the super chats. We will see you guys later.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, pull it out so it don't go in backseat. And Russell Moro-KT9F says, Sarge, look up cheapest place.
All right, I'm gonna start. I'll do some research tomorrow. Obviously, we're not gonna get someone at 1 in the morning.
Def_Freeport PD 827,286,482 says, good night, John.
Good night.
LD Murders says, I wouldn't do a GoFundMe. They take a portion of the money.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
Bandmom 2024 says, good night, John.
Good night.
Leslie Swaggy says, good night.
Good night.
Check 227.
And Russell Moro-KT9